Yeah, the whole time I was like, oh, duh. Now I feel like an idiot. The third time was just because I liked the music.
Yeah, I think I watched it about the same amount of times too, because you have to like watch it to really catch everything that's in there.
Yeah,
There's so much going on.
It's kind of smart.
Yeah.
Kind of smart.
Yeah, the AI.
Yeah.
It's almost intelligent artificially.
Fuck, it's crazy how far it's came in like such a quick time.
Yeah.
How far it's come, you mean?
Yeah.
You just want to say
I was like, come early.
OnlyFans.
Hey.
We got some drone footage in the
I
background.
love it, Ons.
You did this?
Thank you, man. Yeah, this is my piloting.
Do you have the one where you wear the when you wear the
It's my
goggles?
girlfriend.
You can
Yeah,
see where you're at?
I'm right there.
Okay, that's cool.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, I'm landing.
Does it make you dizzy?
Yeah.
I feel like if I'm standing up, it makes me more dizzy than if I'm sitting down.
If you're in a car, it makes you super dizzy.
Uh,
You're moving and the
While
thing
you're
is
driving?
moving. Yeah. Yeah, I drive based on sound.
He just feels it.
That's cool.
That's why Asians are bad drivers. They're too busy flying drones as well.
Yeah, we're in VR.
I was in the desert by myself, and I had my drone, and I had my little pre-runner truck that I was trying to get some footage of off-roading, and I have the one with the hand thing. to fly it.
Oh, the smart controller, DJI.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
the
yeah.
goggle you can
So
turn your head.
I'm trying to film myself while I'm driving with one person. So I get in the truck, I put the drone up, I get in the truck, and I drive around, and I didn't catch myself at all because the controller is moving in my cup holder. So I had to position it out of the truck just in the right position, a big wide angle shot, and then I drove through it and got it. But it's hard to film yourself with a drone.
Yeah.
yeah, you can't.
They have like smart features on it where they can follow people, but yeah, I mean, this is an FPV drone, so you have to control every little thing about it.
I don't know if that kind would make me dizzy. It's the one that you have that makes me like. It's the same thing.
Talking about.
It's,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
It's just so immersive. I love it. It's like
Ooh, yeah,
uh,
it gives me
big
seat
screen.
sickness.
yeah, the biggest screen you could have in front of you. It's like
Mm-hmm.
it really feels like you're flying.
Really? I feel like I'd get addicted to that. Like,
It's
it'd be
very
too much fun.
Yeah, it really does. It's crazy.
Really?
Yeah, you're just cruising around wherever you want to go.
No,
Over buildings.
Yeah, it's like if you can trick your brain, you can do anything.
Come on now.
Do you do like a Dramamine thing at the beginning of the show where you're like, please take your Dramamine now, and then you play this?
Are you getting dizzy, Blake?
Yeah.
Is there like laws like you can't fly it close to like skyscrapers and whatnot?
Yeah, there are suggestions.
Are we live now? All right, cool.
I flew in New York.
Yeah, and
I
that's,
realized everyone's like, oh my God, you can't do that.
yeah, that's a big no-no there. Laguna Beach too.
Yeah.
Not allowed to.
Yeah.
What's the penalty? Did they like arrest you?
I didn't get caught in New York. I got caught in Laguna Beach, though.
Really?
The
It
life.
was just public embarrassment.
Val,
I was fine.
Public embarrassment to be sitting on the beach fully clothed in a beach chair with a drone and your socks up to your knees.
They're like, this beach sucks. I'm looking at another beach.
That's like, I would not want to put that on in public. I'd be too embarrassed.
I don't care.
I know.
funny.
It's the dorkiest thing you could do.
Yeah.
Well, Blake woke up yesterday. We were over by the water, and this guy came by, and he had these things on his feet that were like, they looked like razor scooters, but with no handles. So it was like
Rollerblades?
no, like ski things. No, they actually were like, they were like,
He's like, yes, rollerblades.
They're like bird scooters, but for your feet.
they were skis for the concrete.
Yeah, it was like cross country skiing.
Wow.
And then he had the two poles in his hand too. And Blake just went up right next to him and put a phone in his face and started interviewing him. I can't do stuff like that.
That's Kook of the Day gold.
Yeah, that is.
Is that a series you run?
No, my friend runs it though.
Really?
Back at home in Huntington.
That
Pick of the day
Huntington.
gold.
Huntington Beach, yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind. I thought Huntington, West Virginia.
No, California.
No, it's just surfers that are just kooks and doing the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like somebody in their wetsuit ordering a sandwich.
Yeah. They're cooking
whatever.
bread. They're baking in that yeasty
Yeah.
wetsuit.
That sounds like such like a morning radio segment.
Yeah.
Kook of the day.
Yeah, it's great.
Have you guys ever tried surfing?
Yeah.
No.
In Hawaii.
I've done it in Hawaii too.
Yeah, I did it once. I got up once.
Really?
Did
Yeah.
you like it?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
You get a real sense of what they're doing out there.
Did you do it in Waikiki?
Yeah.
That's where
The
everyone
tourist
goes.
part.
Yeah, that's where I did it too.
Yeah.
Interesting. No, I've never done it. I've never even had the opportunity to.
In the Midwest.
No, yeah, I'm from Iowa.
Did you wrestle?
No, but my high school and the school next to me have produced like
It's like
Olympic
surfing
wrestlers.
a man.
Yeah, it is kind of.
Man surfing.
No, yeah, huge. It's so funny. Wrestlers always want to talk to me about Iowa.
Well, we always heard about it. Iowa wrestlers are legendary.
Yeah,
The Fox.
I went to college.
Yeah.
Catcher.
Such a great
DuPont
great
guy.
movie. Yeah,
That
the
is a good
DuPont
one.
guy. That was so
Oh
weird.
yeah,
Channing Tatum.
Yeah, he just got into wrestling and then started.
He was like the Joe Rogan of wrestling, except he didn't do it and he was a pervert.
Oh, okay.
Wait, wasn't there a killing something to do with
Yeah,
that?
he killed the
okay.
head guy because he
Yeah.
was jealous of how much power he had. And then
Wow.
he went to jail for it.
Wow.
Mark.
Prison.
something?
I don't remember his name.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, we just need one guy to just take an interest in our hobby.
One
That's how you make.
multi-billionaire.
You said
Yeah.
the Fox Catcher?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen trailers for that movie. It's like in like the short list of movies I wanted to see.
great
Did you just
movie.
spoil the end? Does the guy die in the end?
No,
Everyone
everyone
knows.
dies in the end.
Oh, well, that's a good point. You have a really good point there. You have a really good point there.
Yeah. Everyone dies.
Steve Carell's in it, right?
Yeah, he's the guy. He's the creepy guy.
I think I only saw the documentary. I didn't see the movie.
Oh.
The movie's great.
Huh.
And Steve, it's such a different character from. I watch The Office like almost every night for forever just to go to sleep.
It's like a podcast.
Yeah, and just to see him doing such a different and like dynamic character is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I was telling someone the other day, I used to be like, and it's just like not a genre of comedy that like my brain understands. I used to like kind of be annoyed with Jim Carrey. And then I saw a Truman Show and I realized that he can do like a regular person.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, oh, then he's a genius then.
I get that because he's so
Yeah.
overbearing with
Yeah,
it, I
The
guess.
top.
Did you?
Yeah. I was like, he's so one speed. And then I saw him do something else and I was like, oh, now I respect that he's also great at
He's
that.
definitely the kook of the day.
I love him. Did you guys watch the? Oh shit! I always forget what it's called. It's a documentary that they made while he was filming the
Andy-
Andy Kaufman.
Oh,
movie.
I want
Man on the moon.
so
I-
bad.
Yes,
That's
Man on the Moon.
that's a comfort documentary for me. I watch it like 3 times a year. I love it so. He got fully into the character the whole time they were filming.
He's like, I'm an artist. I get to be crazy and annoy everyone.
The dream.
Yeah.
But I love it. And then his kids would meet Jim Carrey playing that character, and they felt like they were with their dad. It's just like that's
Wow.
cool. That must be such a trip.
Yeah.
I want to see that.
Because do you ever
That's a
see
good
somebody?
actor.
Do you ever see somebody that reminds you of like a family member who's passed away or a friend, and you want to go up and just give them a hug? A stranger?
I've seen a movie like that.
No, you see someone who's like very similar to someone else. Yeah.
You're like, oh, you're the same type.
This is
Yeah.
not at all the same thing, but I was on a plane ride back from Iowa with a lady next to me, and I was like talking to her, and she looked like a girl that I like asked out on a date on Hinge and then like had to cancel the date and never rescheduled with. And I was sitting next to her the whole flight, and I was like, this is the girl who I canceled on the date
Really?
with. And like we talked for like a few minutes, and I was like trying to like I just remembered that she was like from Dallas, and then like I think like I don't remember her name. And I remember being like, oh, that shit a dog. Those are the only 2 things I remembered. And I was just like, that looks just like the girl. Hey, where are you from? She goes, Dallas. And I, oh, cool, cool. And I like, I don't know how, but I wove in. It's like, oh, do you have any pets? And she was like, oh, I have a dog. And I was like, oh, it's cool. And I was sitting there and I was like, this is the lady. And then she just like was like, all right, I'm good. And I was like, yeah, I'm sorry. I don't want to. The whole flight, I was like, oh my gosh, I canceled on her. She was like mad about it. It was like really abrupt. And I was like, it's the lady. And at the end, I'm like, what's your name? And she goes, oh, it's like Val. And then I went on Hinge afterwards, looked at the lady, I was like, it wasn't her. I was like so relieved.
Mind game for no reason.
Yeah.
Stressing yourself
I
out.
was just on this line, I was like, oh, she hates me. She hates I'm sitting next to someone who hates me. It doesn't matter. They don't matter in my, you know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
but this is like my worst nightmare of like someone I turned down.
Shit happens all the time now, doesn't it?
Yeah, I
Dating?
guess. It was just very like the whole flight. I was like, oh, she hates me. She remember, like, does she remember? You know? And I was like, I'm not gonna ask. And I
Yeah.
was like,
Yeah, we can get so stuck in our heads about the weirdest things.
yeah.
That's what being an old person is like. You just meet someone, you're like, oh, this is like that person.
Oh
Until you
yeah.
get Alzheimer's.
Wait, what?
I know what you mean.
I don't know what you're talking
When you're
about.
old, you've met so many people that are always a new person always reminds you
Oh,
of someone
yeah.
you've already met, right?
Yeah, and then you're like, I don't want to get to know a new person. I'm just gonna put them in my little track that I have for
Mhm. The category of the old person.
yeah.
You've probably seen that like movie in different comedy scenes, right? Like you see like, oh, it's this comic is now, but they're in this town. Have you ever seen that before? Like when like you go to different scenes, you're like, oh,
Oh, yeah.
this guy like you or I'm from.
There's like a Keith Ray in every city.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like a loud drunk and he didn't want to say it.
I mean, a brilliant artist.
Yeah.
In
There's
every
like
scene.
every Midwest city has like a gatekeeper dude who wears flannel and has a big beard. Like every Midwest city
Yeah,
I've
and
been
he
to.
shaved that beard and he's a total douchebag.
Yeah.
Looks like a nerd.
All of the
Yeah.
secretly problematic
Liberal
past.
underneath.
It's
Yeah.
so funny.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
have no chin.
No chin at all.
They never have a chin. It's so crazy.
Yeah.
Ironically,
Yeah.
you know the type exactly. Yeah. You hit the nail on the head.
They drive a new Sportster.
Yep. Yeah. That's so crazy. Yeah. I saw someone outside of a show I did in like, it was like Cleveland, and I just like, he was like smoking outside the show, and I was like, yep, I know who you are. Like, I just remember being like, I know this type.
Yeah, that can be good or bad.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree because you could think that they're that person, then they're the coolest person you ever met.
Yeah.
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 I trip out being in Austin and like we go down to 6th Street and you just see somebody that you know over and over again.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't live here. I would be such a party animal if I lived here.
Really?
It's such a
think
small
so.
town.
I know all the
like
homeless people on
party.
6th Street, like by face.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Because I mean, every night I'm just going up and down 6th Street. Like there's this homeless guy, like the other day he had a black guy, and like I just like slowly saw him get over the black guy, and then like I saw him, yeah, like
The
he had,
crypto
like, he's been speaking like German recently,
Oh.
or he's like shouting like Hitler phrases in German, but he's not actually speaking like cohesive German.
I
Then
thought maybe he was learning some new things while he's homeless. You might as
No.
well use your time wisely.
No.
I was in Starbucks today and some homeless lady came in with a huge stroller full of cats.
Yeah.
She was petting.
Well, I haven't met that one yet.
Yeah. I was like,
She takes care of the other homeless people too.
oh, she does?
I saw her put a blanket over a homeless
Really?
person when it
told
was raining.
That's sweet.
The things that you see between like the people that are still they're homeless, but they're not totally gone and strung out on drugs.
Yeah.
They still like have a soul. And the
Yes.
little things that you see them do for other homeless people is very powerful because you have nothing, but you're still willing to give.
Yeah, maybe that's the person who isn't homeless because they were on drugs. Maybe their husband died and
Maybe.
like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, you feel
They got all these cats.
yeah.
I have
To
a
fill the void.
Well, she might be taking care of her cats. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, for comfort for her,
yeah.
It's a sad
being
story.
nurturing.
There was this lady who would always wear adult diapers, like a block up from Creek.
That's hot.
She was shirtless. She would be shirtless with adult diapers on.
Black woman.
Whoa,
Yeah, see, yeah, you know exactly the
She's a
one.
little chunky.
Yeah, bald.
Nice tits.
No.
Different one. Okay.
No.
They have nice
It's crazy. Hans knew exactly the homeless lady. She'd sit on the same street.
She's
And,
bald.
yeah. And then sometimes she'd try to throw shit at people. She'd often,
Real shit out of her diaper.
Yeah.
Oh,
So she was just using it as a backpack, basically.
Yeah. Hans, it's crazy. Hans
It's
knew
like a
exactly the lady.
magazine.
Yeah. National Geographic titties.
Natural reloading.
Yeah.
this can be hot though. Some natural
Yeah, there's-
geographics.
They to each their own.
Yeah.
I need you to have 10 neck rings in, you know?
Yeah, we saw some homeless. It was a man.
No, it wasn't. Oh, it was. God. Well, I'm like, damn, look at that ass.
Yeah,
And then
yeah. When we were in New York for Madison Square Garden, and we were at this bar after.
we're at that club, the comedy club after
The
the
stand.
stand.
Oh, awesome.
Really
There
cool
was
place.
there's this
Yeah.
homeless person who was fully naked, and we're all looking at them, kind of like, "Damn, that's like a hot homeless person. She has a really nice ass." And then he turned
And
around.
it was like dun
Yeah,
dun
he had a
dun, dun dun dun.
Blake was crushing hard.
Oh,
Damn it.
that's awesome.
Homeless, they spent all their money on top surgery. I spent all my money on a breast reduction and now I'm homeless. Interesting how that works.
If you had to be homeless, would you rather have a great ass or great tits?
Good question, Han.
Yeah. Probably a great ass. I feel like
Think so?
no.
Because you already have great tits.
No.
Come on now.
I'd rather have nice tits. So then at night when you're really cold, you can put your hand. In
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Your hand.
Just being practical.
It gets so cold, so you could just keep your hand in there.
Yeah. You can't really
Is
do
that
that with
a
an
thing?
ass.
Yeah. I mean, I
Like
guess
a
you
little
could.
kangaroo pouch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I put my dick in there sometimes.
That's
Warm?
Yeah.
yeah. I always got to put.
Why don't you just stick your hand in your ass?
It's your ass.
You can stick it in your ass. Yeah. Get it extra warm, one finger at a time.
Get both hands. One in each
I
bowl.
guess. One
Just
smells like a
crawl
little better.
into your asshole like a
Yeah.
Skywalker.
Yeah.
Dude, I was with the comic yesterday who talks about eating ass on stage. I've been getting over like a cough.
So
You know,
a
not-
comic.
Yeah. But yeah, exactly. It's like
A comic that Harlan Williams does not appreciate.
yeah.
Did you get mad at
It was like 3 or 4 days ago.
Set that over.
And I
there.
had like a cough and he was
Like
like,
throw it in
so
the
he was-
trash.
oh, okay.
Do you want me to do it?
Sorry, guys. I just don't want my stuff blocking the camera.
That's so
Thank you. Most people just stack them up right here.
Yeah.
It's like that's
Yeah.
the
Because
worst
I said
way.
Harlan and she had a fucking giant cup the whole time in Harlan's
did.
podcast.
Oh, really?
Reminded me.
That's so funny. No, anyway, I just coughed around this guy and he was like, oh, I'm a germaphobe. And I was like, you eat ass. You can't also be a germaphobe. I don't know.
It's selective germophobia.
Yeah. And I was like,
If you're horny, it doesn't grow.
That's true.
yeah.
Oh, man.
Life is
So
cool.
what did you think about the fucking guest appearances on the HEB Center?
The Undertaker
The Undertaker was there.
sitting right
I'm-
next to him.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, it was
Let's hear all about it though.
It's
I was
amazing.
cowering next to him.
Oh, really?
His arms are huge.
Yeah, he's a massive guy.
His arms are the size of my torso.
Yeah. Did you see him, Blake? Like, did you get close to him?
No, I didn't get that. Or I got pictures of him, but I'm always looking through my screen, so it's like a different perspective.
Yeah, that's true.
But he's a big dude. He was like taller than the curtains that were behind
really
us,
tall.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Really tall. But yeah,
I'm glad he's in fake wrestling, not real wrestling.
That's so cool.
what's different? Oh, well, yeah. Fake wrestling is like what is it called?
Entertainment.
Acting. Like you're pretending to hit each other.
Acting is, I guess, the term. Yeah.
Yeah, I would just watch I guess I'd watch it a little bit. What was the cartoon wrestling on MTV a long time ago?
Oh, Celebrity Deathmatch.
Yes.
Such a
Clay.
great show.
That was a great
I
show.
forgot about that.
Yeah, it's a good show.
I liked that one.
Yeah, I wasn't allowed to watch it.
Were
Really?
your parents really strict?
Yeah.
So were his.
I couldn't watch The Simpsons.
I couldn't either.
Same. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Too much.
Yeah.
Oh, my parents didn't care what I was watching. I don't think.
I'm from Iowa. That's pretty part of the course, though. You know?
Mm.
Yeah.
Is there a lot of Mormons in Iowa?
No, that's Idaho. But yeah. we had a Mormon kid in my high school. He actually beat me up once because I was making fun of his.
They're good
religion.
fighters.
Yeah,
Blake-
great
Blake-
wrestlers.
Blake grew up Mormon.
Were you Mormon?
I grew up Mormon. Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
It was cool. It was a great upbringing. I'm an Eagle Scout because of it. And
You can be
So
an
I left
Eagle
it-
Scout without being a
That's-
Mormon.
That's why I married him.
and like
You would
the
have been
Mormon kids,
dedicated.
like it's like the system that they get put
Yeah.
through. Like
Yeah.
you do Boy Scout.
They're like, we're
Yeah.
tired of molesting you. Go to this other place.
No. And Mormons were the biggest donor to the Boy Scouts up until like 5 or
Until they
6
let the
years
girls
ago.
in.
Yeah, yeah. That's a real thing.
Yep.
I was a part of that.
So you went camping?
Yeah, we went camping. I hiked. I went on 20-mile hikes.
This guy rocks.
Yeah, dude, it was awesome. It was my dad was one of the scout leaders, so we would just go ride dirt bikes, shoot guns in the desert, all kinds of fun shit.
Yeah.
And then they're like, okay, how can we make this into a merit badge? How could you get a merit badge out of this trip? Because they made us
Pretty
do
fun.
everything, but we just had fun while we were doing it. I think
Yeah.
I kind of like take that into what we do now, like having fun, and now we just film it.
Yeah.
So you still go dirt bike riding? And
He just went on a trip without me. I didn't go on that one, but we got to get out there again.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah. I like riding. We have a little dirt bike, and I'll ride it around the shop and like down the cul-de-sac and stuff.
oh, like one of those mini ones?
Yeah, it's little.
BMX.
Yeah, it's like a 70,
CC?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got
like a Honda 70.
I thought about BMX bikes for a second.
No.
We like motors.
Yeah.
Yeah, way more fun.
So how did you feel like you did for the New Year's shows?
No,
I
no.
didn't see. So when I'm backstage, like I
It's on
don't.
my Instagram.
Was that
Don't
the clip you
follow
put?
me.
I saw that. I saw your clip. I saw your clip. I liked it. I commented.
Yeah, you got a lot of hearts on it.
I
How
thought it was a great set.
Thank you.
did you
He
just
said he did it again. He fucked up.
He's done it again.
Done
or
it
something.
yet again.
Yeah.
Tony says he's done it again.
Do you feel like it's weird? It's weird to do it in front of that big of a crowd compared
Yeah.
to.
I
like,
hated
another
it.
shit?
I was
Really?
like, there's so many people here.
Shut up.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know if you're serious or not.
I would be so nervous to go and talk out.
Well, you were. Oh,
No,
talk.
to go out, just walk out there anymore.
Yeah.
But if I had to go and talk and like hold everyone's attention, I'd probably barf. I'd be so
Yeah,
nervous.
you don't do it every night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would hate to perform in front of that many people.
Yeah. People don't.
Yeah.
She really would.
People don't boo like they were at the other shows. At the
In LA,
other.
they were booing. a
Oh
lot.
man.
Really?
Yeah. LA, it was the worst.
And there was this girl behind backstage about to go out. Her name got called, and she was all nervous. I think it was the
Oh,
purple hair girl.
there was a blue-haired girl.
First night or the second night?
Purple was first night. Blue hair was second night.
I think it was whoever did worse.
Both
Really bad.
She was nervous.
She was nervous, and I was like, "You're gonna do great." I'm like, "Nobody's really booing tonight. Like, it's gonna be good."
You lied.
Heard her. I was just like, "Oh, fuck."
Oh
I felt so
no.
bad for giving her false hope.
What are you supposed to do? You can't be like, yeah, you better bring your shit because they're really not having it.
Yeah. I used to be a dental assistant for kids, and that my favorite part of the job was like comforting them while they're nervous.
Yeah.
And so I feel like I like to be able to do that for people backstage, like, "Oh, you're gonna do good," and give them a hug or whatever. But that one really backfired on me.
Yeah.
Did you try to avoid her when she came off?
I was actually thankfully busy doing something else.
Oh, what a coincidence.
Yeah.
Where's my comfort little moment?
Mm-hmm.
Oh god. That's bad.
What did she do that was so egregious? Was she just
No
quiet?
jokes.
Oh, what was she talking about?
I don't remember.
Just
I just-
rambling?
yeah, it was just no like rambles and no jokes. And then I think the second night girl was like trying to shake. She had a fat ass. That second, the blue haired girl, I think.
Was it a man? We know how you like man asses.
God damn you!
Is it you started singing? That was the first night.
I think that was the first night. The second girl was
Oh, the
like
girl with the
popping her
feeding
ass.
tube.
Oh yeah,
Is that a different girl?
No, different girl.
Oh.
that was the first. Yeah, she didn't have
That's
as
Fiona.
nice of an ass.
Is that Fiona?
Fiona Colley?
Yeah.
No, she was in the wheelchair.
No, she doesn't have a feeding tube.
She's not that disabled.
No,
There, someone asked if anyone fucked her feeding tube.
Oh man.
no.
What'd she say? You don't remember?
I don't want to say it.
I watch. I'll watch when they come out when I get home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See what really happened.
Yeah, it's hard to hear from
Mhm.
back there. And they didn't give us sound this year backstage. So we're just
really?
watching the TV.
Oh, I would hate that.
Yeah, that's true.
It was annoying.
There's never really sound back there.
There was last year,
Huh.
and there was for the LA show.
That's nice.
But in the green rooms, though.
Yeah, in the green rooms we
Yeah.
were watching.
Oh,
I'm like sitting right next to the stage the whole time, ready to
Yeah.
go back
that
and forth.
TV was.
They need to have a monitor back there, a speaker, because they're just relying on the speakers that are going out, and you're just hearing like the backwash.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I feel like since we did so many arenas, like it was a smoother operation this year.
So smooth.
Yeah.
I think
Especially compared to last HEB, like the first one, everyone's like, oh, like,
Yeah.
but like slowly fine
Now
tuned.
we-
Not even slowly. Like the next show was better. Everyone's been better
Yeah.
for sure.
That's awesome.
Except Madison Square Garden when they started trying. All the unions were like, oh, we're on lunch break right now.
Like during the show?
Or get off the stage, or you're gonna get fined $100,000.
Yeah, we have a hard out.
really?
They had a hard out
Oh, yeah.
because MSG.
Yeah.
They get to put in rules for no reason.
I've heard about that where it's like, yeah, what's his face? Piano Man.
Billy Joel.
Billy Joel. Yeah, apparently these last
Talk
concerts
Billy
did that.
Joel. Remember Holtzman?
Like 2 hours over and just kept paying the money. He was like, it's no big deal to me.
I love Billy Joel.
Yeah, Holtzman was just laying into Billy Joel at MSG.
That's so funny.
Hey, remember when we were trying to find Billy Joe's car and you kept calling him Billy Joel and tagging Billy Joel?
No.
Yeah,
Not the Green Day guy.
Billy Joe from
Armstrong.
Green Day. Yeah, he got his car stolen in the town next to us.
Was it an Impala or something like
No,
that?
it was a Nova.
Oh yeah, Nova.
Yeah, like a
Okay.
64 Nova or something. And I'm good at finding shit on the internet. Like a friend of mine in our car club got his car stolen and we found it within like 26 hours.
Yeah.
Damn.
Just like we know so many people in the car world and they're just all over our town and towns around that if they see an old car, it's gonna grab their attention. Just
They
like,
notice
oh,
it.
what is that? And then we got a tip that it was at a gas station at like 3 a.m, like 20 minutes from my house. So I went over to that gas station. I paid the lady to give me the surveillance footage.
Oh, we sat there for hours
Yeah,
looking through it.
and
It's
then-
so fun.
Yeah.
Like a little investigator.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of rocks.
Yeah.
So you can do so much more than the cops can really quickly because the cops will need like a warrant or paperwork, stuff like that. $20 will get you pretty much anything you want as far as
Did you catch him?
no, I got all the information up to till he got on the freeway. So I got the cars they were driving, the car, the trailer, the chase car, and then they caught him.
They put a
after that.
trailer on it.
No,
Well, they
yeah,
got the
they put
car with the trailer.
Oh, it
The
had a
car with
trailer.
a trailer.
Oh,
I brought a trailer, so this was like planned out.
Enclosed trailer, so you can't see what's inside of it.
Yeah.
so how did you know it was the car?
Because I watched that car drive by suspiciously and no other cars, and then a trailing car right behind it, and it didn't make sense. It was that like in the time frame that it got stolen, that was the only cars driving.
Yeah, it was like 3 or 4 in the morning, so there wasn't a lot of traffic.
But I was talking about
Gotcha.
my friend's car that got stolen from the club. We went to that gas station. We got the surveillance footage so we could recognize who the people were. And then we took it to one of like the shot callers in the neighborhood. And he's like, I know who that is. Your car will be at AutoZone at this time. And we showed up and it was there.
That's awesome.
You had an appointment?
That's crazy.
Yeah,
It was, yeah. It's just like everything's who
one
you know.
person.
It's-
One person has all the
yeah.
control.
I
Yeah.
mean, it is a small community. There's only a certain number of people in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's awesome. man. That's really cool.
So what kind of person was it that was thieving cars? Was it like
Tweaker.
like a meth head?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a life.
What a
Meth-
sad life, really. Oh my
Kinda.
God, I can't imagine
That
being.
makes you steal shit.
Well,
Yeah, it
you just
does.
want more. You want more. You're not trying to go.
You're
to
like a
jail.
little squirrel.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Look at that shiny car.
Isn't that fun?
like the Ice Age little shrew.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's some comedian's joke of like, I want to cite it. They have some joke like something about meth makes you want to put cars on your lawn.
Mm.
We
I
must
don't
be
do meth.
tweakers.
Isn't talk about cars?
Before we got our shop that we have now, where we store all of our cars, we have a side lot house, so we have the whole cul-de-sac area too. But we had 15 cars outside on the lawn,
That's so
in
funny.
the backyard.
Your neighbors must have loved you.
Thankfully, we have the coolest neighbors.
Oh, thank God. That's awesome.
Coolest
That's awesome.
neighbors.
Yeah. During the pandemic, we like shut all the streets down in our neighborhood and had car shows and shit.
Yeah, we'd have huge
Yeah,
car
drive-in-
drive-in
yeah.
movies, like all
That's
kinds
so
of
cool.
Yeah.
I love
blow
that.
parties, bands playing. It was so fun.
That's awesome.
Yep.
I went
It's
to
like a little survival camp, like a apocalypse, like The Last of Us, or
yeah.
Have you seen Last Man on Earth?
no.
It's
Oh.
such a great show.
Yeah,
And it's like it got canceled or something.
Wait,
but
is that where they're all in a cul-de-sac?
yeah.
Yeah, I think I have.
Yeah. I'm
It's the end of the world.
Yeah, I'm so surprised it didn't come back like during the pandemic or something because
It's like with the guy from SNL.
what's his
well,
name?
Tandy. Does the name Tandy sound familiar to you?
No.
Okay, you gotta watch.
I don't remember what his name. Hey, young Jamie, look it up. What's that guy's name?
Young
It's
Jamie.
like
Funny.
Change it to your Instagram handle, dude. Make it Young Jamie.
Yeah, me and Blake were talking about, like which show do you like? Which show are you the most bummed about being canceled? And that was both of our picks
Yeah.
because it was canceled in such a good part of it. They really had a good build up.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
Will Forte.
That's what it is. That is the show I thought it was.
Yeah.
Never seen it. Seen
He's
it.
not the last
Gotta
man.
watch
There's
it.
a whole group of them.
Yeah.
Well, he thinks he is at first,
Yeah.
though. Yeah.
I think I would love that.
Yeah.
I think about that that's like my Roman Empire. Like I'm constantly being like, man, if I was like one of 5 people left, I would rock that shit.
Really?
Eagle Scout too, man. I mean, I just like I think about it all the time where I'm like, man, I'm so good at tying knots and shit.
Yeah. That's the thing. That's part of the reason why I
Fell in love with me?
Yeah, why I'm with him. I ask him all the time if we're out like by the river or something, I will say to him like, okay, if we got stranded out here right now, what would we do? How would we get fresh water? How would we get food? And I just
river?
it it turns me on to hear him tell me how he would make us survive. I love that, and I like learning how to do it too.
Yeah. Well, I would like the thing I had is like if I was sent back in time right now and I'd like start like reinventing humanity, it's like what would I like? Man, would I be able to get electricity? I have to figure out magnets and I have to figure out copper wiring. So I have to figure out how to
How are you going
find
to know that
copper,
you have to
extract
figure
it.
that out, though?
Well, I know, but if I went back
So you're
in
going to
time,
take your knowledge back
with
with
the
you.
my knowledge I have right
Gotcha.
now, would I be useful in being able to like reconstruct?
You'd
I
be
was like,
rich. They'd fucking kill you, dude.
okay, but I'm the only one.
Back in time.
Yeah.
Like a man with long hair.
Could I successfully like like recreate stuff? And it's like I don't know how far I'd be able to go.
I don't understand how anything works.
Yeah, like
What's that TV on right now? I have no fucking idea.
I draw the line at TV. I'm not getting that far.
TVs, what does the iCloud mean? Like, what is any of it? I have no idea.
No, but I was thinking it's like I don't know how to extract metal. I was like, I have to figure that out first. And we're like,
I don't even know what that means.
get metal from rocks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Find some quartz,
Yeah. I don't. Yeah.
spark it up.
Yeah. Could I put together modern day chemistry? How far could I get?
Yeah.
You know.
We charge our phones with some quartz
I don't know. That's a great point.
You'd have to figure it out.
out there.
Yeah. So I was thinking about that like a lot recently.
What could we make?
I would like to start a little series on YouTube where I'm like trying to figure things out like that and trying to survive.
We do already.
I guess. I guess, but no, like going in the woods and like
Yeah.
just you teaching me. We actually tried to do that in Big Bear last year in the snow. He was trying to get me to build a fire in the snow, but everything was so wet.
We died.
It was, yeah, we would have died. I gave up.
No, I would have just gotten in the hot tub.
Yeah, there was a hot tub right next to us and a house with full electricity.
No, I like to lock myself in. Like if I need a part or I have to do a task, like I have to put this engine in a car. I like to just lock myself in the shop and I'm not leaving until I get it done. And I'm either
Yeah.
going to die or get it done.
Yeah.
That's like the mentality that I try and have.
Yeah.
I see it as you've been gone for 2 days and I go to the shop and you're on mushrooms welding under the car. I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
I'm just drawing smiley face.
Like you could have died and I'd have no idea. You're not answering your
welds.
phone for 2 days.
I'm busy.
The bottom of your catalytic converter is just a fucking Van Gogh.
I'm building a cage around it so it doesn't get stolen.
Yeah. But it's a happy little cage.
Yeah.
What he thinks he's doing, what he's actually doing.
Yeah. Just fucked up welds.
It looks like my weld, just branded metal welded together. Practice.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So you know how to weld. That
Yeah.
might be useful.
So my dad said you're going. So my dad was the general manager at this place called Advanced Engine Management, which did like all the rice rockets. Are we allowed to say that still?
Hondas.
Yeah. So is
No, that's so cool.
is it still rice rockets or no?
I don't know. Don't ask me.
But what-
Ultra one,
I think
when you
it's
say it.
Rice rocket, maybe.
It's not okay.
Sorry.
Import cars.
It's lice rocket.
So the import cars, but
Call those silly little Asian cars, right? You know?
no, they're fucking badass, dude. That started the whole Fast and Furious movement, and that company was really smart and gave them free stuff, so it was featured in all the movies and stuff like that. But he made me work the night shift. I'd go to school. I'd drive 2 hours away to their factory and I'd sit there and weld. And he said, teach yourself how to weld till you're good enough to do production. And then you can get a job anywhere in the country making decent money.
Yeah.
Yeah, welding. I mean, if you're good at welding, it's pretty good, right?
Yeah, very good.
Mm-hmm.
It's like almost, I mean, it's a skilled labor.
Yeah.
Like being a waitress for a man.
I wouldn't say
No,
that.
I think it's
I was about to say it's like being a doctor.
You're basically
It's something to fall back on. That's
Right.
what you're saying.
you're basically a machine's bitch.
No. That's exactly how you'll rerun that
We
machine.
can't call them rice rocket. I mean,
Yeah, this can be a machine's bitch. That's fine.
yeah.
Yeah.
Welding is really fun because once you realize like you can like glue wood together or
Yeah.
nail it together or whatever, but when you realize you can put metal together and make anything, it's really exciting. Yeah.
Yeah, the possibilities are endless.
They really are. You can make whatever you want.
Yeah.
I think I was the only kid in high school who like finished metal shop class.
Hmm,
I took all like we had 3 like workshop metals classes. I finished all 3 of them.
that's cool.
They don't
We
have
had
them.
that.
They took them out.
We had wood shop, and I that was my favorite class ever that I've taken was wood shop.
Oh, I
There was
love
a welding class in my high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
In Iowa, you have to.
Well, they have-
Right.
Yeah.
They also have like mechanic shop too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they don't anymore in a lot. Did your school have shop classes, Hans?
Yeah, I took wood shop.
It's fun.
I made
Wood shop was
love
fun.
cutting board.
Was
Thank
your
you.
was your teacher missing a finger?
No.
Mine is. I remember wood shop. His name was Mr. Cook, and he was missing I think 1 or 2 fingers.
Here, beer boy. Can I have another beer?
You want a claw, Val?
I have one right here.
She's got
Yeah.
one.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, peasant boy. He's gonna spit in it. That's a, young
Bunch of
Jamie.
Racist
Thank you.
elitists tonight.
Rice rocket. That's what we call Hans on his bike.
On a scooter.
Sorry, Hans. I didn't mean to offend you if that did.
No,
Rice rocket. That's what I call my rice cooker.
not right now. No, that's 2 on the nose.
You guys ever drive around in one of those cracker cars?
Yeah, dude. That's all.
the time, actually. You mean a Ford?
F-150.
Mhm.
That's so funny. I drive a Prius, brag, and my thing is whenever I see someone in a Toyota, I always go like, fucking Toyota drivers.
So you get a Subi.
Prius?
Yeah,
Do you like?
it's a Prius V. It's bigger than your average Prius. Pretty big deal.
Do you like?
Prove it.
What's a
It's a pretty big Prius. No, everyone's talking about how big my Prius is.
V engine?
No, I love it. I love it. It's a Prius, but instead of like the dumb slanted back window, you have a full, like it goes up instead of down.
Oh, that's a lot better. That is actually what bugs me the most about Prius.
Hatchback?
Yeah, I can't see it from the back.
It's an ugly hatchback.
Yeah, it's really, I don't like the design, but Prius,
It's
yeah,
a
I love.
long ass back window for not a lot of viewing.
Yeah.
Yeah. If somebody did comment out of the Midwest, it's like the perfect car for like sleeping in the back and also like
You also get doesn't the like this little part has a window and then there's also the back window,
yeah.
right?
And there's a sunroof, moonroof on it.
So yeah, that is a good car to sleep in. You wake up really warm in the sun.
Yeah, it's
Sounds
beautiful.
That fresh Midwest sun
There it is.
Mhm.
shining through your Prius.
Yeah, baby. No, but now I got it in Texas.
Do you live here in Texas?
I live here now. I've been here for about 1.5 years now.
Oh, it's cool. Do you like it?
I love it in Texas.
Yeah.
It's great. Austin's a beautiful. I literally was back in Iowa for a week and I was miserable the entire time.
Mm.
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't put that in your story.
I thought I was back. I was miserable.
Yeah.
No, we had like 2 hours of cool activities that I was all over Instagram with. Where I was like, it was just a week of hell.
Aw.
We were driving golf carts on a frozen lake.
Fun.
You guys ever driven a car on a frozen lake?
No. I would be scared too. I'd be so
I wouldn't
scared.
be.
Once you get 6 inches of ice, people will have like trucks out on lakes.
Yeah.
So a frozen lake is just like, I mean, it's like
A racetrack.
Oh yeah, but it's like in the morning usually it's dry, but by the night usually there'll be like a few like a
Water.
bit of water on top. And so we were
call
just
those puddles
drifting
in
this golf
Huntington.
cart. Yeah. But it's like it's like you have like half a mile radius of just like essentially perfect
Glossy.
yeah.
But are you hydroplaning when you hit those puddles?
Sometimes you can, but so we only had 6 inches of ice, but sometimes you'll get like 2 feet of ice, and then people have like full on like trailers, like campers out in the water.
Great, because I don't know,
Oh yeah, it's terrifying. I
Dying-
think it is.
drowning in ice or in
Under the
freezing
ice?
Under the
Yeah.
ice sounds like the worst way to die.
It's always been a nightmare of
The
mine.
worst way to
And
die.
it's so much fun to drive on because it's like the best place.
Yeah,
to
it's
do
all flat.
donuts.
Does it ever crack and people fall through?
Yeah, it cracks, but it doesn't fall through because it's so thick. So even if it cracks, it's like just like 2 feet of ice that's
Those
pushing up
spots
against.
that are like thin though? You don't have to watch
Yeah,
it
there
for that?
there can be if there's flowing water or if there's like sometimes they'll have like aerators, they'll have like augers to keep the water for the air for the fish to keep alive if it's like an artificial lake.
Mm.
This is a lot. I could talk about lakes for forever.
Oh, I like it. It's interesting. Do you ever ice fish?
Yeah, that's what we were supposed to be doing, and that's what we told her. Like we're gonna go ice fishing, then we just like took this golf cart in a lake and we're just fucking doing donuts for like an hour. Just
Fish do you catch when you do that?
we got
Goldfish.
Yeah.
ice is
They're
perch.
refrigerated.
We were catching perch, just anything you would catch in the summertime.
Are they warm when you touch it?
The fish?
Yeah,
I mean they're a little cold.
They're cold. Fish are cold blooded anyway.
that's crazy. So they don't need any warmth?
Yeah.
They're
No,
what is that
well,
called?
they just burrow down.
Blooded.
They just go down in the wintertime.
Oh, okay.
The water's fine. Once you get past where the ice is, it's like it's not that much colder.
Oh.
Yeah. Water
Try
retains
that.
heat.
I want to try the
I wonder
ice
if it's
fish.
insulated from the ice.
It is, yeah.
Huh. Ice fishing and fly fishing sounds like fun to me. Have you ever done that?
No, fly fishing, no.
Yeah, that
I have.
wear
it's
the big,
great.
You wear the big boots,
Oh,
and you
that
just
seems
keep
so
going, right? You just keep casting out over and over again.
No, you let it land, and then you hope like so you're flying. You're
Yeah.
flying the
Pretending
fly,
you're a fly.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're trying to get a fish to see it as you're kind of tapping it on the water, bringing it, tapping it on the water, and then you set it down in that spot, and you hope that a fish is going to grab it. And
Wow.
set the hook.
So you're
Okay.
moving the whole time.
Yeah, it's fun. It's more of hunting instead of just sitting and fishing. You're like
Yeah.
looking for a fish, and then you're trying to throw it at that fish.
See, I like
Yeah.
that more
Yeah.
than fish. Because fishing, I hate the just
The
you just-
blind fishing where you're just dropping it and hoping.
Well, ice fishing to me is the worst because you have a hole that's like this big and you're
Yeah.
just sitting there and you're freezing.
Don't
Yeah.
you have cameras down there? Some of
Uh,
them. I've seen some of them.
Oh
with
yeah,
cameras
some
down
people
there.
do that. Not
That's even
us.
more boring.
We're not sophisticated like that. But
It's
it's
fun though. I would get a camera.
to look at the fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's way cooler.
I had a follower on my Instagram that he would go on my lives and he would tell me he had a ice fishing hole inside of his house.
That's a glory hole.
Oh, it's good. It's good. It's chilly. That's a big mouth bass.
Yeah. I always thought that was so cool. You just ice fish in his living room.
That's so funny.
How the fuck did he do that, man?
I don't know.
That's a clip.
his
with that.
his house is on ice.
I don't know.
No, they have little cabins that they bring out on the lake, and
yeah.
it's like
Well,
a
maybe-
cozy little thing. Yeah,
Maybe that's what it was.
That's-
But
yeah.
he would tell me he was fishing in his living room and I thought it
it's
was
like, come fish in my living room,
He
man.
almost got me. I was like, fucking send me a plane ticket. I'm going.
That's all you need is a glory hole in your living room.
Exactly.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I want to try it.
Oh yeah, ice fishing's great. You gotta try ice fishing. Ice fishing's fun for like the first 20 minutes. Then you're
Yeah,
you're sitting on a bucket.
hate being cold. So
Yeah, well don't do that then. Fly fishing.
Look, I have goosebumps right now just sitting here.
Just thinking about it.
Yeah,
Just sitting here.
you got your hand warmers.
Yeah. Oh yeah, exactly. Exactly. While I'm ice fishing.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Where'd you live before Austin, Hans?
New York City
Oh, that's cool.
in a van.
The
Yeah.
dream.
Where were you not an outside person?
I lived inside for 6 months in New York when I first got there, and then I lived in Seattle with my mom for free.
Oh, okay.
Is that where you grew up?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
And I was born in New Jersey.
Wow.
So what do you guys do when you're in Austin? Do you guys just go to Terry Black's every day?
We try to.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
We went once and then I was actually telling him that I want to go again today. But we just I don't know, like on the days of the show, both of the shows, I kind of just like chill in the hotel room. It takes me a long time to get ready.
Oh yeah.
But I
I don't know you said that.
Girls do that.
well, for a day like that, I'm gonna like do like a full facial on myself. I'm gonna wash my hair, blow.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
I have to pump out loads on the show days.
Yeah.
Like, I got in on the show.
Yeah. It really makes my skin glow.
Hell of a morning routine.
Yeah.
You guys, I think you guys are all so spoiled. Well, comics not so much, but you guys kind of see it every single day. But the people that live here that aren't comics, they're just like chilling at Mitzi's or like chilling outside. Or I want to go see shows. I just want to see as many shows as I can because we don't have this in Huntington.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
Yeah.
There was one place in Huntington. that did stand up, but they closed down.
Damn it.
And we have Irvine Improv, which is
Yeah.
all right. It's cool.
Irvine or
Oh,
Brea, but it's not like the little shows that we get
Those
to
are,
see
yeah, I
here.
was
of
gonna say,
the-
those are like 300 seaters, right?
yeah,
Well, and you go there and then you leave and it's done. Here, there's like shit going on after.
yeah.
Yep.
And it's just a party all the time. That's why I was saying I don't think I could live here. I think I would just be a fucking party animal.
It's so fun to come and visit, though.
It is.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, we've been here since today is what, Friday?
What do you guys
Thursday.
You guys just go to the creek or something?
We went to
No,
the
we go to Sunset,
Sunset. Yeah, we went
Okay.
there, Midseas.
or the
We
mothership.
go see
James McCann.
yeah, James McCann at the mothership.
He's filming a special tonight.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Special? I had no idea. That's awesome. See, there's so much shit going. Like, if that was going on in another city, I'd be like, he's something special, but it's just like here, it's like, oh, cool.
Yeah, and I feel like if I'm not sitting at Sunset or sitting at the mothership, I'm gonna miss something because there's so many people just
it's
coming
so
through their
cool.
shows.
Yeah. My problem is that I don't have FOMO, and so I'm just like, I'm tired. Last night he went out and I just stayed in.
I have FOMO.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm fine. We were out the past 5 nights before that, so to lay in bed and just sleep felt really good to me.
That's good.
I'll sleep when I'm dead.
Yeah,
Amen, brother.
girls need a lot more sleep than guys.
I don't think that's true.
It is true. You know, they
What do you guys do? Just sleep and get ready?
pretty much. It's so annoying. It's so
No, it
annoying.
takes my girlfriend like 2 hours to get ready. It's like you could write a book.
I do things like today. He slept until what time? You woke up at like 11 or something.
Yeah, and she just wakes me up with a blowjob, and it's the nicest thing ever.
Angel.
Brutal.
Wow.
I'm an angel.
Yeah.
Full facial.
Yeah.
Oh, she just wanted to get ready. Fuck, she's waiting for me to win. Forcing me.
Good problem to have.
Yeah. Yeah, it is a good. Wait, what's going on?
They heard blowjob.
Is that outside and we're hearing that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's inside.
No, that's Taylor on the soundboard.
I'm like,
It's not. I'm telling you, Hans, she will not know if
It's
it's
the blood police.
It's
I need an exact description of what happened and use an act out.
I wake up and I get ready before you get up.
that's
So,
nice.
It works.
When I wake up and she's ready, that's the nicest thing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Ready to go.
You should just have a thing when you're asleep, like get a Mexican to just do it for you.
No.
I mean, maybe not a Mexican, but that's a good idea. Hire someone to come get me ready.
Do you
in
know
my
who you
sleep.
would hire to do that?
Hmm.
I do. Who's the person that like puts makeup on dead people?
Oh.
Morticians?
You need to hire a mortician to do your makeup while you're sleeping.
Smart. That's so smart.
That's fucked up.
I could.
That would work.
I could do that. I don't know if I'd want their hands on my face, to
Dude,
be
how
honest.
tripped out would they be the first time they woke someone up?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, they're not used to somebody waking up.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never thought about that, but that's
Me either.
You
genius.
should just do your makeup on like a piece of wax paper,
Ooh.
and then just have it all around you, and in your sleep you just roll.
God, I wish. Sometimes I'll fall asleep in my makeup. I usually wash my face before bed to like help my skin out, but
Yeah.
sometimes I'll fall asleep in it, and I'll wake up and my eye makeup's perfect, and that saves me.
Oh, that's
saves me a good 20 minutes
That's
at
good.
least. Yeah.
He is
But
seeing
being a girl is so much fucking work.
Tell me about it, sister.
It's so expensive.
And it's all optional
Facts.
It is all optional, but it's not. He'll be like, why?
because
He'll be like,
you
why?
want.
Well, you're absolutely glowing right now.
Well, thank you.
She's pregnant.
You're definitely the hottest one here.
I'm not. I'm like drinking a fucking white. A bender on the week.
Well, when
You
we
got
go
that?
home, when we go back home to California, we'll take care of it.
Stop, dude. He has a vasectomy.
That's so cool.
Yeah, we're taking care of it.
Every guy, if they know they are not going to have any more kids or any kids, should get a vasectomy.
I heard about a guy who got a vasectomy and he couldn't get hard.
Whoa.
So,
Maybe like I've never heard of that before.
No.
I think that's like a 1 in 10 billion or something. Because
not worth it.
girls are on birth control.
Yeah.
How many girls are on birth control and it fucks them up for life?
Yeah.
When you take birth control and you have a
Yeah.
kid, you say you have a daughter and 20 years from now they can test your daughter's blood or whatever it is Don't fact check.
Oh.
Something. Look this up.
This is probably not real.
That's called the folklore version of the show.
This is on the front page of Yahoo. It has to be real.
Well, it's something like this where it sticks with the kid. Years
Yeah.
like you can be on birth
What
control.
about the
have a kid.
man? Well, if you have a boy, does he come out with bigger tits or something?
Well, men do get excess estrogen from their moms.
Yeah.
That are on
Yeah.
birth control.
Mhm.
So you're not on birth control?
No, hell no.
You think birth control's bad?
I think it's really bad.
Yeah.
I think it's really, really bad. And I think that
Sometimes it changes women's attraction. I've been told that where they get married and they get off birth control and immediately they realize they don't they're not attracted. Have you heard of that?
I'm,
No, I haven't heard of that.
I'm such a calm, mellow person. Like I do not cause shit. But when I was on birth control, I was a fucking psychopath. I was a different person. You never knew me on birth control. But I was
I
crazy.
heard that if
I've heard
you're
that all the time.
I would,
Or it's
I would
like-
go drink and end up crying on the curb and like, or
Tequila.
that was maybe.
I've heard this like numerous times from like other women. Once again, unfact checked. I've just heard like numerous women have told me that like it's like because some birth control will make you like put you in like a state of like it'll convince your body that you're pregnant and something about it like makes you like want to seek someone who's like really comfortable. And so women will oftentimes like get on birth control and they'll get with like a really like doughboy type of person, like someone who's just like kind of just like soft or whatever. And then they'll get married and they'll get off of it, and then their body will like go back to normal.
Well, there's different types of
And they'll
birth
immediately,
control,
like-
right?
yeah,
So
yeah,
there's like the IUD, the copper one.
Yeah.
Does that fuck
Immediately
you?
just like unattracted to their spouse.
My grandma
It's like
always
they're
told
like
me.
disgusted by them.
My grandma always told me, don't get an IUD. I had to have a full, what's it called, hysterectomy after getting an IUD.
Whoa. That's
Like
awful.
girls go,
Okay.
girls.
You must have gotten an
That was a long time ago.
IED.
But they're not.
What is it? I forget.
It provides explosive device. They use it in
The news. I'm like, what is that?
But I think it's like antidepressants. Like some of it doesn't work on certain people, but some people they can take it.
Exactly. I had the implant birth control. I still have a little scar right here from it. It was called Implanon. It's called something different now, but that one made me fucking crazy. I remember
Chicks dig scars.
I remember driving on the freeway and getting so mad at something and just punching. Like, can you imagine me doing this?
That's crazy.
Just
Let me
punching
close my eyes. Yeah.
roof.
Yeah, I can.
Right.
Change, right? It's like
Yeah.
it like affects hormones, right?
I had Kaiser at the time, and I called them. I'm like, I'm suicidal for the first time in my entire life. I've never felt like this. I need
That's
this thing
awful.
out of my arm. And they go, oh, sorry, you don't have Kaiser anymore, so your appointment's canceled.
Oh my God.
And then you shot the CEO.
Driving there. Oh my God, I was already driving there in traffic. My car was running out of gas. My phone was dying. I was like 20 and just retarded.
Life's falling apart.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Well,
Yeah.
I think some of it, like some people don't have a good reaction to it, but some people I heard that if they take birth control, you can just come inside them all day.
Well, I mean, that's the
Yeah.
That's
You
the
can
point.
anyways, even if they're not.
But then you have to have a kid.
If they're crazy,
Really cool side effects.
if they're crazy, they're like guys really like crazy girls for some
No,
reason.
I'm over it.
Are
Well,
you?
no, that's
I'm
because
over
you
it.
fucked one and you realized it wasn't worth it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It was
Just because they're not the typical rejection. Because sometimes they'll, yeah, like, oh, this person's different. Maybe they'll fuck me unlike everyone else.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
crazy.
I think that crazy girls are
Gonna be freaky.
really good in bed, like just fucking
She won't.
crazy in bed.
Mm.
Really?
Well, they're
Not
more
worth it.
expressive. Like they're willing to do things that other people would be ashamed to do.
But
Love
sometimes,
that shit.
sometimes really religious girls are as well. I think that I'm looking for a religious lady
Yeah.
right now.
Okay.
I'm in the market for a good Catholic gal who's a freak in the bed.
Safer option.
That's what I want. Yeah.
Look
But
for a
they don't-
religious girl.
They usually don't know things. Like,
That's
like
fine.
you're fucking a crazy chick and she does something you've never seen before, and you're like, whoa, this is fucking cool.
I
You
guess
just don't want to be with someone who's like super cautious and Christian. Is like, okay, I'll do that.
that's true.
Yeah.
You just want someone that's gonna express what they actually want.
Yeah.
You need like a girl who has just been repressed by her religion.
That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a sexually repressed
Okay.
Catholic
But
lady.
she's a secret,
She
know,
wants
bad
to be
bitch.
That's what I want.
time.
That's
Yeah.
what I want. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I want.
She's addicted.
Secretly
Yeah.
horny.
No. I had an ex stalk me. She would stalk like
Lucky.
Yeah, I know. At first it was nice, but she would like stalk me like months after on like dates though. She attacked the woman I was on a date with once.
My God.
Hooked up. After she left my house, she chased her down the street and attacked her.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, but it was fun because she would be like, "Are you still dating that bitch who loves roses? Her birthday's in 2 weeks from now." I was like, "Thank you, that's really helpful information." It was like kind of fun at first.
It's like a crazy Siri.
Are you still dating that girl who loves purple clothing? Yes, actually, thank you. I'm about to buy her something. You know,
Did it feel flattering at first for a minute?
it was like really
Like,
at
my
first. It was kind of fun. I was like, "This is pretty good," and then she gets activated. I was like, "All right, we gotta stop
That's
this."
scary.
Yeah.
That's scary. Girls,
Yeah.
oh, girls can be crazy. I guess guys can be fucking nuts too.
No, when a guy stalks you, you just die. That's the
True.
difference.
Guys don't have to be crazy to kill you.
That's true.
That's just their normal
Like how you said that.
programming.
Well,
That's in our nature.
I don't know. I don't know if that's normal.
No, definitely not. Most people don't murder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
Even
great
if they're
point.
men.
Yeah, you got to be.
But everyone who does murder is a man.
Interesting.
Even a
Well,
woman.
Well, yeah.
That's a man-like thing that they're doing.
Mhm.
We're gonna claim that.
Murder
Oh,
is
now
men.
they're trans people.
I wonder what the
Man
statistics are on that, like women killing men.
I don't know.
Probably really
They
low.
usually get away with it, so it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
They're
You
good
think so?
liars.
Poison, they put
Yeah.
eye drops.
Yeah.
Yeah, girls are very good at being
Manipulative?
investigators and sneaky. Girls are like good at that kind of shit.
Organizing and planning.
Yeah.
Cooking.
Lucky I'm not good at any of
You're a man. Oh God.
this. I can hardly
No wonder you like to react.
Oh yeah, we got a point there.
Do you
Makes
think
sense.
women are all that?
What do you mean?
Like,
Yes.
oh my God, it's a woman. She's so right about everything.
No.
Fuck no.
No.
That was not like that.
No, I think
She's more traditional.
I think that girls use that card too much.
Yeah.
Can I?
I think they're just human.
Card. I don't like the victim card. I think that I've met more crazy girls in my life than I've met crazy guys. What
It's happening outside. It's happening outside. It's not.
The noise gate is getting it. No one can hear it.
Yeah, no one can hear it except you.
feel like I'm crazy now. See how crazy I can really get.
Men be gaslighting.
No, I don't know. I think some girls are like really, really overuse that card.
Yeah, and it like fucks up their personality because then they can't be themselves. They're just
Yeah.
constantly fighting against the man.
I think anyone
Yeah.
that has one thing that they're like making their whole personality is not the person I want to hang out with.
I also
Yeah, Midwest Matt, ice fishing.
I can't help it.
Non-wrestling Iowa guy.
I know. Dude, I literally I woke up today with this like epiphany. And this is the dumbest. This is the most like comedian brain thing that's ever happened. I woke up today with the epiphany of like, speaking of what we're talking about on the topic of like women's stereotypes, like blackface. We all decided in like 80s or 90s, like, hey, we got to stop doing that. But then immediately drag took off. And really what I think it is just like white guys were like, I want to make fun of a repressed group by dressing up as them and emphasizing their worst stereotypes.
Are they making fun of
And
it,
they're
or
like-
do they secretly enjoy it? Because it looks like they're having a great time.
And I think they enjoy doing blackface too. A lot of menstrual shows, they're having a fucking ball up there, okay?
Joe really enjoyed it.
Just walking up being like, I want to fuck white women.
yeah.
Doing the fucking dance or whatever. And then they were just like, oh, I'm a little lady. I've got big tits and I'm sassy. Like they just
Well, that
did
was
that.
Dylan Mulvaney or whatever. Do you guys remember
Yes.
him? Whatever.
But like,
Bud Light.
Okay, that's right.
I love the trends.
Bud Light's back. Everyone's cool with Bud Light again,
Huge
right?
fan.
yeah, Shane Gillis's Bud Light.
Yeah.
That whole thing was like day 32 of girlhood. I just went shopping and I cried and I spent too much money and it's like all
Yes.
stupid fucking things. What's the word
It's
for
so insulting.
what's the word for a man that just insults the shit out of women?
It's the most disgusting
Misogynist.
character.
Misogynist. That is that's fucking misogynist.
I've had numerous friends transition. I had a friend from college transition, engineer, super smart, very articulate man. Literally, like we were like, why are they acting so weird? And then like fully transitioned now. Last few times I've hung out with her, it's like it's crazy. It's like I'm just so silly and ditzy, and I'm like,
They just want to be,
They want to
The
be their
social-
fantasy of a girl.
yeah. They want no responsibility.
it's like this is almost insulting to women that this is what you think. You're like, I'm like, stop. I literally was like, this feels insult, like, right? Like,
Yeah, that's
but I can't say because then I'm like transphobic or for like acknowledging what's objectively happening.
that's true. I don't know. I think
But it makes me happy. Do whatever you want.
Right.
Yeah, I think there's people who really are much happier and maybe meant to be like that and good for them. But then I think that there's definitely guys that use it to their advantage, like all the sports stuff. They're using that shit to their advantage.
I don't know. Drag queen. Like I've never seen a drag queen where like they dress up and they're like, "Hi, I'm hyper articulate. I speak well of others. I'm very kind to people. I'm not rude, and I love to do science."
You know who I do love though?
I've never seen that drag queen.
RuPaul.
Yeah.
She's a idol.
By the way, I don't hate drag. I like drag queens.
Mm-hmm.
I've gone on numerous drag shows. My roommate was a drag queen. It's fun. It's a great form
A
of
lot of
art.
them are
It's so
great.
much fun.
Yeah.
It's just,
I think
You just notice these things where like it's never like here's me doing a sophisticated TED talk.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's never what's her name? Tommy Lauren or Tommy Lauren
Yeah.
or a Candace Owens.
That's never
that.
I think changing your voice is kind of interesting.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Well, I
But,
think
but like, why are you, if you're you, right, and you have the same voice, why are you changing the voice that you're speaking in?
That's fine. I understand
what
the
I mean?
voice to make you feel more comfortable in your own
But-
skin.
so. You would.
You're trying to
I'm
match.
gonna get canceled for this episode someday. I'm gonna have a moment
it's
and people are gonna be like, he's transphobic.
No,
I don't have anything to get canceled for, so I'll say it all.
We're just figuring it out together.
It's just interesting to change your voice. Like you want to be the person you're supposed to be, but that doesn't mean that you necessarily change your voice because that's not your person. Your voice is your voice.
I get that.
From their view, if
well, your penis is your penis, and they chop it off.
that's a dangerous surgery. Do you know if you do that, you have to insert something every day into your fake vagina to keep it spread open enough so it doesn't close in on itself?
You
Like,
had to do that to my butt.
oh fuck, dude. That'd be
Plug, baby.
Young Jamie.
like dilating his ass.
That's not a vape. He's hitting poppers, by the way. He's just doing poppers.
Dude, have you guys ever done poppers?
Yeah.
It's
Crazy, huh?
never done.
Yeah.
I've never done.
Makes
Yeah, we
my
did-
face warm.
It's fun to fuck on poppers.
Yeah, it does. It makes your face really warm.
Really?
It
Someday.
scares me though. I feel like that's probably really bad for your
It
heart.
was just like
Yeah.
a one-time fun thing in Palm Springs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Hell
fun.
yeah, that's where you do it.
Exactly.
Right next to the Salton Sea.
Exactly.
No, that's so sick.
Yeah. Poppers, I
That's
don't know.
cool
They scare me.
place. It's like this popper smells better than the fucking air out here. That whole place smells like asshole.
Really?
Like rotting fish.
By the Salton Sea.
Yeah.
Palm Springs?
Well, it's close. It's close to the Salton Sea.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know.
But we're just by like
Very
all the
Josh
sex
right there.
clubs and gay clubs and stuff in Palm Springs.
Culture.
It's fun, dude.
It really is. Palm Springs was cool. I like it.
We went to like a whole resort that was just like a swingers resort just to check it out, and everyone was just naked in there and like
Yeah. We just observed. It was
Yeah.
fun.
Sure.
And we went in the pool. We really did.
yeah, we did go in the pool.
Yeah.
Val was naked. I didn't want to just have my dick out. I wasn't there yet,
Yeah.
but it was chill.
I like
Nice.
I like the feeling of getting somewhere and being able to just take my clothes off. It feels so freeing. It's like it feels like how we are supposed to be. How we're meant to be naked all the time.
Yeah.
Well, women can legally be topless in Austin, Texas.
Yes, I know that.
Yeah.
So on OnlyFans, I can't.
Hint, hint. Young Jamie hit the titties.
The music.
We're locked into this outfit right now. This is unusual for me to
Yeah.
have a bra on and have ties and buttons.
Okay. Live your best life.
But yeah, it was fun. We go into the pool and everyone's just naked and it feels so freeing. It feels, I don't know, just natural.
Yeah, I get that.
And maybe not even in a sexual way. It just feels good
Yeah.
to be naked.
I get that.
But I was like, I don't know, we're not messing around here.
Have you guys ever been to a sex club before?
No, I've been to a strip club numerous times.
That's nothing like it.
No, it's way different.
Yeah.
It's way different because strippers are there to make
They're
money.
employees.
Yeah, they're just there to take your
yeah.
money. These people are actually there to fuck.
Yeah, they're there,
Yeah, yeah.
and and it's a really interesting thing with the husbands and the wives, like how they have their own little way of hitting on you and trying to get you in on their
Yeah.
thing, and you can tell they're doing that. But a lot of people are really cool. I met some lady that was like a fucking brain surgeon, and
That's amazing.
Yeah, you never know.
oh yeah,
Yeah, I would never like.
A brain surgeon.
yeah, she was a
A
brain.
woman brain surgeon?
So she's good at giving full facial.
She must have been trans. I mean, like that.
Giving brain.
Yeah.
That's what I was.
Yeah. She's probably just hitting on you. You probably. I'm looking
I'm
for
a
brain.
brain surgeon.
They do that.
You should see me work.
That's crazy. That's my pickup line too.
There's this one
Sir.
called Power Exchange in the Tenderloin in San Francisco.
Yeah.
And it's in the seediest, gnarliest part of town. But then you go in there and it's just like all these crazy different rooms and 2 levels and a big like open space for everyone. And any corner you look in, there's someone doing something.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
It's really cool.
Hey, what are you doing there?
I would love to go to
Something.
observe.
Yeah,
It's fun.
and you can go there and just observe. You
It's
can just
like,
watch.
I don't know if that's weird or voyeuristic of me. I think that'd be fun.
There's so many people there doing it that like, who cares if you're in there doing it too?
I'd check it out.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
It's a field trip.
no,
If you want Matt at your sex party, hit him up on Instagram.
And I probably won't partake, but I'll check it out.
yeah.
I'll check it out.
Hey, there will be someone there that will suck your dick 100%.
I wouldn't say that's true. I would say that's true.
In San Francisco?
No,
Maybe.
I don't think so. I've seen a lot of guys just standing around.
No, but I'm
observing.
saying
That would be humiliating.
Not getting their dick sucked.
because that's
Get it.
that's
part
what
of it.
all of those guys are doing. So nobody's judging you.
Yeah.
They're
I
all
know.
there doing the same
But
thing.
if you said in the middle of in the middle of power exchange, would anyone like to suck my dick? There would be volunteers.
Yeah.
Probably.
If you were pushy enough, someone would
It
like,
would be a
"Sure,
guy.
I'd get over it."
No, it would.
no, that's the
You
opposite.
can't be pushy.
You don't want to be pushy.
Sorry, not pushy. If you were desperate enough.
Maybe.
No, if you just said, "Would anyone like to suck my dick?" You would at least get 3 guys.
No.
At least.
So it's like
It's all guys. It's gonna be guys.
It's like a very
And then
Like a cool guy with like maybe a leather jacket and some glasses.
Like a 90s,
Like a 90s
90s bad guy in a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
dressed up as like a greaser.
let me see your hair. Okay, we'll part your hair more in the middle.
All right. Dude, everyone says
I'm gonna
I have
do
a
it.
little.
Come here.
Yeah, you do it.
I'm gonna do it for you.
Women are better right here.
Come closer.
All right.
Okay, so we're gonna part your
I
hair.
can't lean in too much, so I'm gonna get in trouble. I'd keep my eyes this way.
We're in the middle. We're gonna get you ready for power.
You're gonna owe me
exchange.
$12 in about 3 seconds.
We're gonna what we're doing here is we're teasing your hair a little.
Oh, I'm getting teased on camera.
Yeah.
I think I need $12
And
right
then-
now.
And then we're gonna try to curl those ones in front of your face.
Oh no.
Okay.
All right, guys, let me go to.
Cool guy.
a sex club ready.
Are there any sex clubs in Austin? All right.
There has to be.
Comment below. Would you fuck me at a sex club if I asked?
Men only. Comment below.
Men only. Men only. Would you give me head? Drop it in the chat.
Get this guy a blowjob.
Somebody blow me. The police come by. Did somebody say blowjob? I don't trust what you're. I can't see
It's
it.
cool, dude.
He's like, I don't want to blowjob that man.
I don't need head.
Looks good. Yep.
So it's like a real hippie type. It's like
Free love.
all about like no pushiness. We're all here.
Well, no,
Everyone's
Rules like you can't
Yeah.
be, or else they'll kick you out. You
No
can't.
gotta be
without
chill.
permission.
Yeah, no touching
Yep.
without permission. No cell phones because you can't be filming people. Any girl that's feeling uncomfortable, or I guess guy, you just go tell them and they'll kick them out right away.
That's good.
wow.
You
That's good
would,
for the better.
you wouldn't want to go to a place that doesn't have those rules. And I mean,
No.
It would be cool if there
clientele
was
they would-
No, that's
place
a sex dungeon.
no one.
But if you wanted to go to a place like that was your thing, like
you.
no permission, I want anything to happen.
Yeah, but you can consent at the door. You'd have to consent at the door.
Everyone's got a whole.
Right,
Like-
consent to the door, but anything can happen
Once you get
inside.
in there, you get like the yeah.
I think that's a men's fantasy of how they would want a girl to be. But I don't think that any girl. I mean, there's maybe
Yeah.
like Boner Garage Lady. We've talked about her on our podcast before. Boner Garage Lady.
I love this name.
She had. I never met her or anything, but she had.
Rest in peace.
She had boner,
Oh no!
boner garage, and then an arrow pointing down to her
Boner
vagina.
garage.
Wow.
No soft dicks allowed.
There's like hardcore people who would be okay with that, but that's very far and few
Yeah,
between.
that's
to find
wild.
somebody that would be okay with just being.
You mean
giving
if
up full
you
consent.
want to have a sex club, you got to make it friendly to women?
It's hard to get. It's actually hard to get women into a sex club. That's why it does well in San Francisco, because generally dudes want to come more than chicks.
Yeah.
Is that true, Val?
Mhm.
Or are they just better about not coming?
I think guys are natural born hunters. And so they are just like fucking trying. They're trying to hunt.
Our
They're trying to find
self-worth
somebody.
is tied in finding women, and women don't need to have a lot of dicks in them to feel worthy.
I don't know.
Worth might be more on like who they fuck, but I think there's a lot of girls who also are the same way. Like the more love I get, the more guys that fuck me, the more loved
Yeah.
I am.
But women are, I mean, traditionally speaking, like the ones that are being pursued.
Are you mansplaining a woman?
Yeah, I know.
Leaving that word, man.
No, all right, well, fuck
So,
me then.
oh,
No,
go for it. I think that's a bullshit word.
I think you said hunters, but it's like, yeah, like men have to go out. But I think if you wanted a guy to come over, you could just text a guy and they'd probably show up.
Oh, a girl can get a guy so easily.
Yeah.
They don't.
I have to really try.
But I don't think guys would like it as much if they didn't have to try. I think that it's built in you guys to hunt.
Well,
You-
look at
I
gay
agree with it.
guys. Gay guys seem pretty happy.
Yeah.
They're all fucking each other.
Yeah, and they're just
Guys?
homeboys.
Gay guys.
They hang out with their friends and fuck them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think all of them though. I think you're like thinking of the ones that are more out there.
The ones I want to hang out with.
Try gay guys. They exist.
Sure.
Yeah.
The what? Shy gay guys? Oh yeah.
But the clubs will do like ladies' night. It's all ladies always get in free, but there's always like a perk to
Yeah, you don't need that for guys.
right.
No, yeah, definitely. You want to make
The guy would just pay $20 to come.
a sex club. You're making your money off the guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The girls, it's just like when a guy has a party or something. You're like, don't bring 5 guy friends.
Yeah.
Bring girls.
Right.
Yeah.
Unless it's a
I
gay
think
party.
it's cultural and natural. Like our culture influences the parts of our natural selves we accentuate.
Mm-hmm.
So like girls can be told to be like, hey, be like this, and they'll be like that, and guys are told to be whatever the way they are. And
Yeah.
But if we like leveled out the cultural shame and all that, I think it'd be different. I think humans are very malleable. Like we have so many different types of cultures. But I think there's like a thing to like repressing people sexually, because that's what every society does, like Muslim, Asian, European.
Yeah.
And if you get enough people, you can't just have them fucking everyone. You gotta like have them make families.
You got to keep it in line.
Yeah, or else the government loses all power and people start making comments on their own.
You, I believe all of
Yeah,
them.
Sure.
Matt.
They have to have too many on our side.
Yeah, because sex brings people together.
Yeah.
Oh, it does.
Love. Or I don't know, I guess after the whole freedom love thing in the 70s, AIDS came along. So maybe it's not such a good thing.
The government.
That's yeah.
Yeah, they wanted to stop free love.
Yeah.
Yeah, they hated it.
What a coincidence.
Whoa, that's a great point. Is that a conspiracy or just making that up?
Conspiracy, but
I don't think it's a conspiracy. I think
we all know it.
someone
be
fucked a
facts
monkey
now.
in Africa. or
we're
something.
definitely doing the same thing like with all the COVID stuff. And it was Fauci who was behind all of it, all of the AIDS stuff. Did you know that?
He was in
Against
charge of the
AIDS and COVID.
CDC when AIDS came out.
He was
And
keeping
by
the
the way,
medicine away from everyone.
Jamie, don't
Well, that
fact
was
check either
very
of this as well.
Huh?
Don't fact check any of this as well, Jamie.
Right on this one. I know. I watched what's that movie? The Billionaire? No. The one with Matthew McConaughey where he has AIDS.
Dallas Buyers Club. What a great movie.
And they were keeping the medicine and they were having
was
it
that?
underground.
Oh,
Great
yeah,
act.
terrible.
After he got on the AIDS medication. He first.
He needed to gain a little.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Got that BBL.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but no, pharmaceutical companies are corrupt. I think everyone like agrees.
Yeah. Thank God that everyone's coming around to
Thank
finally
God.
get it.
Thank God we didn't die from Oxycontin. For real.
Yeah. When
For
they're
real.
telling us it's safe.
For real.
Yeah. Well, I have ulcerative colitis, brag, and my medication without
Intestinal, like, yeah.
without insurance medication is $6,000 a month.
Damn, son.
When I turned
What's your medicine?
misalamine, so
okay.
it's not.
So no anal for you?
It will be bloody. It'll be acidic and bloody. It'll be acidic. But no, I remember on my 26th birthday, I got insurance, spent all this time, made sure it was covered. Went to the doctor. They were like, "Oh, these $6,000," and I just like cried.
Deny, defend,
Like I left the
So
pharmacy and I
fun.
was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna die." I was like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna die."
So scary.
That's where you go to like
what
natural
it is.
shit, I guess. You know, like
Yeah,
as
you have
much
to
as
try
you,
to.
as much as you can. But at some point, you need real help.
I got insurance now. I'm good.
That's good.
Thank you, Obamacare.
Oh, I fucking hate Obamacare. I hate it. I will
I don't know
tell
if
you.
that's what I have or not, but something's keep me alive.
So we don't have health insurance because for us to have health insurance,
Oh, yeah.
costs
$2,200 a month.
Oh, it's crazy, isn't it?
Okay, so but then when we don't have a health insurance, we get fined $20,000 for the year
No,
for
in-
not.
so
In
crazy.
California, it's a percentage uncapped
California's crazy
if
for
you
shit
don't
like
have
that.
insurance.
So we got fined $20,000 for not having health insurance.
That's crazy.
Versus
California's unwell for that.
$24,000 for having
That's
it.
right, Hans. That's right.
So you saved money.
That's true, and
That's right.
thankfully nothing crazy happened.
I saved money that I shouldn't have had to give them.
Yeah, that's crazy. I hate that. Move to Texas, or legally declare Texas.
I've thought about moving here. I don't know.
That's what everyone's doing. That's why they're just going to Vegas and just getting properties and then claiming that they live in a different
Yeah.
state.
Yeah, I have my whole family's in California, and I don't think
Just get a house and forward all your mail to it.
I don't talk about it.
Chill, dude.
Hey,
Chill. These two nice Nevada residents here.
yeah.
Don't. Sorry.
I'm kidding.
That's why everyone's getting houses in Vegas, though. So they're just like,
Yeah.
I live in Vegas.
Yeah,
I live
well,
in Vegas. Costs
What
less.
else are you
Pay for
supposed
the
to
house.
do, dude?
No, I get it. It's
They're
crazy.
cornering us.
That's awful. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, California, it kind of sucks, but I do love it. I do love it.
You pay for the good weather.
We have great weather.
Yeah.
Great weather, and we don't live in LA. We live like an hour away from LA, so it's away from all the bullshit.
Perfect. Yeah. Next to all the sex clubs.
No, we're far from any sex clubs. There's actually one in LA though.
We actually have a sex club at our shop, but it's very small and just for two people.
It's a two-person.
It's a two-person dungeon.
Super cool. Super cool.
They treat women horribly there.
Only dudes with big asses are allowed.
You sign away your consent at the door.
God damn it.
That's for our dungeon. No.
Yeah, no consent dungeon.
Yeah, put rules outside.
That's the only rule. No consent.
So fucked. It's so fucked.
Yeah, it's fucked for me too, dude. Both ways.
I'd have fun with that. I think I would have fun with that.
Just exploring a man's body.
Yeah, I think it'd be fun. It's kind of fun to like step into a more dominating role that I'm not used to. And it feels really, it's like a powerful feeling. I think that's why there's so many female dominatrix.
Yeah. I'm a
Just-
cup of tea.
Girls are.
Not your cup of tea?
No, I had a girl that really like try to get, and I was like, "Yeah, you can cut this out."
What was she trying to do though? Get you to be dominant, or she wanted to be dominant?
She wanted to be dominant.
That's what we're saying, a dominatrix.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah,
I was like,
Shut the fuck up and lay down. I'm just kidding.
I was like,
Womanly.
I was
More of a
I
man.
was just like,
Yeah,
cut that out.
right. I don't like a girl
really
telling me what to do really in bed. It's like it's actually a turn off for me if she's telling me what to do too much.
I think he'd like it.
Hit him harder.
He needs to be probably just fully fucking tied up with some tape around his mouth, but not just on the mouth, all the way around the head,
That was it. Too.
with a
my God.
blindfold and some fucking headphones with some scary music playing.
Yes.
Not scary music.
Yes. Christmas music.
Like that too much.
Oh,
Christmas music is that their king?
I like.
He loves Christmas music.
He's in all green fur.
you're the elf on the shelf.
Yeah, you're the fucking Grinch. It's perfect.
Whoville's getting fucked tonight.
Honestly, he lives in
Oh
all
shit.
I know, I do.
All right, that's what the OnlyFans for. If you just want to help
yeah,
fund that,
Yeah.
that one possible.
Blake's gonna have a rough night.
Oh jeez.
No, I'm gonna put some torturous music in the headphones, like something repetitive. You hate that.
A clock, even a ticking clock would drive me
No,
nuts.
God, I hate that.
What noise was pissing you off in the hotel today?
Any of them.
Like a construction noise.
The beeping. Beep.
Beep. Yeah, that's what it's gonna be. It's
Oh yeah.
fucking beeping.
Hey, that's us.
Whoa, cool.
Not quite the same resolution. Yeah, stop doing
As in real life.
No, there's a
You
delay.
guys look so much clearer in real life.
I thought you were gonna say on there.
It looks like Scanner Darkly a little bit.
What time are we at? How long is that at?
Just so 20.
20 minutes?
An hour.
No, we've only done 20.
Oh, an hour and 20.
Are you fucking retarded?
20 minutes in, I was like, that's crazy.
See in your Bud Light.
I was like, I didn't know Red Bull had that effect on me. I was like, this is better than cocaine. That's wild.
Hey, Hans, do you think your homeless experience made you a better person?
Ooh. Pointed question.
Yes.
Mine did too.
What is better?
What was yours?
I think it just makes you appreciate things that you have.
Appreciate inside
Right.
Yeah.
Inside life, just like little things.
temperature.
And yeah, this guy in Starbucks was like, "What's the point of being homeless if you sleep all day?" And I just fucking snapped on
Did
it.
you?
Yeah.
Really?
I go, "You ever been homeless?" He goes, "No." I'm like, "Actually, she's sleeping right now because it's too cold.
She was up all night.
It's too cold at night to sleep."
She was up all night dealing with scary ass people, freezing her ass
What
off.
the fuck kind of question is that? Like you're supposed to be awake when you're like being homeless is a joy that you need to be awake.
Right.
when-
It's just so people are so out of touch and they've never experienced it. So I think that everyone should be homeless for 2 weeks and then come back to their life. It's like
Yeah.
a life,
It's like
a life.
mandatory homeless service
Yeah.
instead of the military. You could just go on the streets.
It's a good idea. I wouldn't want to do
There'd
it.
be
but-
more compassion. There'd be
also
more
like-
compassion.
It's also like calorie preservation. Like it's also just like you just don't want to.
We could also just
Yeah.
house the homeless and not have
I don't
homeless.
think that works.
About that, because what if
Because
you
it's about like
doing?
Finland.
If someone just gave me a house, I would like still be slamming heroin in that house.
But then at least you wouldn't be like
In your sight.
yeah. It's like if you have a house, like you can do other things. Like if you're out in the boonies, then you just fucking you
Maybe.
can't even get a job.
I
or
wonder what the
anything.
success rate of that is. I wonder what the because it's probably cultural has like a lot of impacts on that too. And what else would need what would need to be provided for that to work?
I don't think they go to the middle of nowhere. I think they like a real homeless experience in a city.
Right. I mean, in the city, like if you're out in the city, it's not like you can start a small business from
But
there.
it is
You
the
can.
okay.
Well, it's easier to do it in a home. That's why Steve Jobs had a garage.
That's true.
Well, it's the cliche is like, oh, how's the homeless just not next to me?
Mhm.
Just put it in
Right.
the next neighborhood, and then the next neighborhood, and then the next.
Your house, and like we did that with a couple different people trying to help them out get sober in our house, and like works
What's the success rate?
not nothing
Zero.
Never
Zero,
worked.
never
No.
worked. It was
They're
friends.
not. They have
Yeah.
one last thing left. Like they had me to. Oh, I can sleep on his couch.
Yeah.
Right. You have to be absolutely desperate with no other choice, and then something clicks in your mind that I want to change, and then you have to take that action to do the changing, or else it's not. If you have like
It's
another
comfort.
lifeline, you're not gonna make that change.
Yeah, it's too much comfort. You
Yeah.
have somebody to fall back on.
Right.
But nobody's happy with just housing. Like even if you're just living,
Now
like,
I
people
need
want
food.
more.
Now I need a job.
But some of them don't because they haven't made that decision in their head. They only want whatever their crutch is or whatever they're hooked on, typically. Because I
Yeah.
think that so much of the population is strung out on drugs, the homeless population. And if they're not, once they become homeless, they start doing drugs or drinking to deal with being homeless.
I would probably.
And sometimes the brain chemistry is. I have a good friend of mine who I don't know. We don't really know what the drug was of choice. I know he was on a lot, and now it's like when you look at him, he moved into this family, and he sends me Snapchats, and it's just like his eyes are like hollow. Like the last 3 times I hung out with him, and I'd tell my friends, "Oh, we can go hang out with him," because he hit us up, and I'd go, "But I just want you to know that like when you talk to, it's like he's dead behind the eyes, and they're like, shut up," and then every time they're like, that was scary because
Yeah.
it was like the body of a good friend, but whatever substances he did, it was like this hollowness, and it was like
It's like you're staring right through them. They're not there. It's a really sad feeling to see
Yeah.
somebody that you love or care about, and you're trying to talk to them, and they're just not there.
and he couldn't like he would like say things, and you could tell like what the general emotion was, but it was like he was like, oh, I'm like, oh, like you could tell he was like grateful that we were there, but like the way they expressed it, and then they would snap and go violent like every few minutes, and but yeah, now they live with their parents, and they're relapsing again with their parents, and like they send me Snapchats all the time, and I'm like I can see it in their eyes again.
Yeah.
Snapchats.
That's like heroin and fentanyl and opiate.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Stuff.
Well, it must be very, very like the hardest thing ever to be a parent that has a kid that's going through that. And you're trying to decide, do I help them? Because that's all you want to do as a parent, or am I hurting them? That's
I mean,
rough.
I don't know. Yeah, I won't be surprised if this person in my life is homeless in a few.
Yeah.
Were you homeless
might
because
be
you
good
wanted to be?
Yeah, it was purely recreational
Yeah.
homelessness.
An adventure?
Yeah, I was like, I don't want
that
to
too
like
for a little.
fucking pay a rent, and it's like
Yeah.
you're stuck in the system where it's designed to
There's
exploit
financial.
you.
Yeah, there was financial perks to it though.
Yeah, no responsibilities.
Yeah,
It was
Yeah.
great.
I was like that too for probably a couple months, maybe like 4 months or something, where I had a bed at my mom's house, but I didn't want to be there. But I'd always have a place. I'd always find a place to sleep.
Yeah.
I could go home if I wanted.
Always find a dick to suck, wouldn't you, man? Jesus Christ. We cut this part out.
Yeah.
I wasn't doing that. I would find friends' couches, or I'd meet a nice guy and like just stay there and not fuck him. Like make it just friendly. I'd make it friendly.
Yeah, sure. You just get like this place and friend zone him and be like, I really don't want to go any further.
Yeah.
Manipulation.
Just be.
I love that.
Just like yeah.
Women rock.
I'd rather have the good tits because you could find a place to sleep.
I mean, actually, yeah, my tits were pretty nice then
Yeah.
too. I was gonna say they weren't, but they were.
It's like, would you rather have a hot girl sleeping on your couch or just no hot girl sleeping anywhere?
Better than nothing because you still have, you still have a chance.
Yeah, you still have the cameras in the living room.
And it's in the toilet. Yeah.
There's a very naive part of myself that wants to believe that people don't just want to. Like I like to make connections with.
Well, you
people
gotta
at the
get them
top.
before they get into that hopelessness spiral where they've just been shit on by society and they have no like
Yeah.
incentive to do something good for the people around them.
Maybe yeah. I don't know. I like to make like a human connection with anybody and just be cool and hope that they're not just trying to fuck me.
Yeah, girls will make a human connection with like a park bench.
I will. I will do. You're right.
Yeah. That's very funny.
Because the park bench isn't trying to fuck him.
Yeah.
All consent with the park.
Under no consent.
Oh.
Yeah, the rules of this park bench is this is actually a no consent
Yeah, you gotta
bench. So,
do what
This
agree.
bench
yeah.
is sharp and pointy.
Yeah,
It's gonna be inside you.
Oh my god. Yeah. Hmm.
yeah, you have to be.
That was actually really fun times when I was doing that. I kind of forgot about that.
Being homeless.
I mean, I wasn't homeless. I still had a bed at my mom's house.
So what was the situation that led up to this homelessness?
Well, I definitely would not call myself homeless, but I had a bed at my mom's house. I had like moved. I moved so much in 2 or 3 years, probably 12 times. I was moving all the time.
Because you were trying to be out on your own for the first time, kind of? Yeah.
How old are you?
I moved out the first time I ever moved out, I was 17 and I went to go live on my own, and then I came back, and then I got a studio, and then I couldn't afford it. My friend moved in, then I moved with these guy roommates. Then I moved into a shed in my friend's backyard. Then I moved back in with my grandma who babied the shit out of me. Like my grandma, she was
That's
the best.
awesome.
But like I don't know. That little period where I was just gone was living at my mom's house and not wanting to deal with my stepdad who didn't want me back there for the 20th time. He's fucking over. He's like, what is she doing here again? But really, I was only 19, or something like that.
I was almost 3 months in Chicago, and when I was 22 or 23, I was homeless for 3 months. And
Cold as shit.
what? Oh yeah,
cold?
It was in the summertime. It was in the summertime.
That's good.
You get to pick when you're homeless.
It was
Lucky.
well, I kind of just lied to I lied to my family, and I was like, oh, I'm good. I'm staying up, turned off like the GPS on my phone, or like, there's no one could check Snapchat or whatever. But I was just like, oh, I'm alive. I'm good.
You do a lot of things through Snapchat.
Yeah.
Do you use Snapchat a lot?
No, not really. I'm like
Just to check in with your junkie friends.
I have a group chat with my brothers, but I hate like if a girl or like anyone like messages me over Snapchat, I'm like, fucking text me. Like, what are we doing here?
Snapchat is an app made for cheaters. That's what I think it is.
No, 100%. 100 like
Or
yeah.
teenage boys who are trying to see tits.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what it is.
No, I'm so like I tell myself all the time this. It's like, dude, I can't wait until I get into like a long-term relationship because I'm deleting Snapchat. It's like the first one to go.
Do you still have Snapchat, Hans?
I rarely use
It's
it.
a good idea.
I don't really
Delete
use
it to create the
The mentality.
to invite that into your life.
Wow.
Well, I need it now to keep prospective
Yeah, just
long-term
be-
relationships.
Yeah, just meet girls through Venmo.
That's the most successful way into a DM.
I need to create an open Venmo, maybe.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Drop
Do you
down
get like
Instagram.
Venmo requests from random people or Cash App requests?
I get people who, like yesterday, there was somebody messaging me saying
It's
they
insulting.
wanted to spoil me. I'm not insulted.
No,
by it.
he's saying
Oh
requests.
no, requests.
Oh no, I don't get those. Do I get
She gets random deposits.
So cool.
Yeah, you do.
I do?
Yeah.
Know that?
Yeah.
That's a great name for a sex club.
Random deposit. Oh yeah.
Really? I like that.
Jamie, write this down.
That's the name of our podcast.
Random deposits.
That is a great name.
Yeah, no, I get people who will be like, "Can I spoil you?" But
Like a findom or like a pig, daddy pig or cash pig.
My ex said that. Some guy would send her money all the time.
You've only had like one of those, and it wasn't like
I've had a couple, and they
the stories you hear.
nothing sexual. It's just they
That's
just want
part of
sex.
it.
They want it
Yeah.
to be like, it's guys who just want me to ask how their day's going.
Oh, really?
dude.
like-
He would want to be humiliated by the money. So he would be like,
I need those. Send
he would,
those
he would
if you're-
demand, so he'd be like, so like,
DM.
she would like show me, like, we were like, I was like, she'd be like, I gotta text him and tell him that he's a loser and that he should give me $100 so I can go on a date with
Aw.
a different guy.
Oh yeah, he's just
Humiliation kink, yeah. And he'd be like, and she's like, hey, I'm gonna take my boyfriend on a date. You're gonna pay for it, you loser. And he'd be like, how much do you need?
Yeah,
It was
we're going
like-
to the nicest restaurant in town. And
Craziest
I
part.
let him order the most expensive thing on the menu.
Craziest part,
That's wild.
this guy was married to like a good Catholic lady, and she was like,
No
his wife
anal.
knows that he has this kink, but he won't tell, like he's not allowed. Like it was an agreement, like him and his wife were like,
Oh,
you can
that's
have this, but she couldn't, like he couldn't tell her.
I
What
hate-
specifically he was doing. She knew what was going on, but he didn't want to know the details. She didn't want to know the
That's
details.
nice though.
But did she not know it was dipping into their fucking
I doubt it.
retirement?
Right. Not. She must not, because we never asked for like a lot, or I don't know, maybe she did and not tell me, but it was always like anywhere from, it was like usually 100, under 100.
Under 100.
$50.
That's lame.
I need the big spender.
Well, yeah.
I humiliate the shit out of you. I don't like to humiliate people, but if that's what you're into, I'll be happy to do it.
Yeah.
I'll be your hucklebearer.
Yeah.
Not huckleberry.
I will only
In case
do
you
it
didn't know.
if it makes you happy. I have to
Yeah.
pee so bad.
No, do
I'm gonna
that.
go run to the
Again?
Go.
Yeah, I got a
Don't leave
bladder.
football.
Wow.
Yeah.
Football.
So do you think Detroit Lions are going to make it despite
I
their
think
injuries?
football's a
Iowa.
by the government to distract us from the real issues and making money.
Oh, I like that. That's a fun one.
It's very effective.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
Have you seen all the new ads? How they're like football is just for like fast food restaurants and food sales. It, like
Oh,
Matthew
yeah.
McConaughey's all over them. It's
Dude, young Jamie, join the pod.
Yeah, we got rid of the woman.
Yeah. Now we can talk about man shit.
Like
What was your Eagle Scout
fucking women.
project?
It
Unconsensual.
was putting water bars in at a trail. No, it's basically just railroad ties across the trail, so it diverts the water down the trail and doesn't rut out the trail.
Oh, nice. Like erosion management.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, brilliant. Okay.
Irrigation.
Yep.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's fun, man. Yeah, I could talk about this for hours.
Water bars.
Water bars. Yeah.
Is that what they're called?
I don't know.
I'm sure.
That's what they told me to call
Where
it.
he's from, might as well be.
Yeah.
That's good. This rips, guys. How do you guys
You
know
want to
each
see
other?
the sword? Huh?
How do you guys know each other?
Kill Tony.
Oh, okay.
My wife's tits.
Get in the car.
Is she one of the ladies who walks out?
Yeah.
Okay. I was putting that together as the episode was going on.
You're really smart.
Real Kill Tony
guy.
fan over here.
Take her bra off and wear a see-through shirt.
I don't think that would get censored. I think it'd be fine.
On YouTube? No way.
Do it or no?
Are we on YouTube?
I mean, it's a live stream
Oh, there is.
Yeah.
No, never mind. Never mind.
On what platform?
on YouTube.
You on YouTube?
Oh, never mind. That's,
Yeah, actually consider that.
I don't even think I could say that.
Just went crazy.
I do have great ideas.
I was saying.
OnlyFans.
Yeah. Hey, we're doing this episode on a different platform.
Yeah, I was checking to see if the shirt looked okay with this bra. And
That's so
I only hooked one, so it would be like an easy little
Nice.
snap off.
That's so funny.
The one hook. They usually have two.
Two for safety, probably.
Yeah. The logistic thing.
These buttons here are about to pop at any moment.
Oh no.
Start doing jumping jacks. Oh no.
Bring out the trampoline.
I got 4 water guns
Great
also.
for social media.
It's like those Twitch streamers where it's like they got banned for a nip slip, and it's like, well, let me see the tape, and like you look at the tape, and it's like Oh yeah, they were. Yeah, it's literally like on a trampoline with nothing in a hot tub, and you're
She was
like,
trying.
you're like,
She was trying for one. She was
Yeah.
hoping that would happen.
yeah. They've been teasing it to the chat for the last hour and a half. They have 10,000 people watching them live. You're like, okay, yeah, I can't believe it happened.
Yeah, you can't though. You can't fuck it up like that.
Yeah.
You got to be so
No,
careful.
we actually we accidentally put a nipple in a mirror. Like we're working on a 70 Econoline. Like a lot of her videos are her and me working on our cars together.
Oh, nice.
But our old mirror was in like the little glove box, and she pulled it out, and she was topless, and I was just filming her back, but she like caught a reflection of her boob in the
Oh,
mirror,
really?
and I didn't see that when I was editing it, and we put it up, and her whole YouTube got taken down.
Really?
Entire page.
Yeah, 280,000 subscribers.
No.
Yeah, it was fun.
One little nipple.
Yeah, one little nipple.
One big nipple.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
but we have a new one now. It's
Yeah,
Get
in the car TV. Yeah.
I always mix it up with Valerie Vaughn TV.
Yeah, that's another Instagram. You got to have backups for backups for backups when you're in the titty business.
Yeah, you do.
I believe you.
Yeah.
Couldn't be me. I just got one Instagram.
Yeah, we gotta be careful.
The problem is you don't have control of that Instagram. So we just have backups for backups, and then we have control of gettingthecar.com. So that's where that's the driving.
Never gonna take that down. Like,
Right,
yeah.
That's ours.
Right.
Gettingthecar.com.
Yeah, you have to have your own website.
Yeah.
Because that's what it all boils down to in the end.
Yeah, we'd like to figure out a way to do like live streaming on there.
Yeah. Or sell videos on there so we don't have to go through.
Yeah. Oh God, that's what famously. It's funny. I studied. I have 2 business degrees. One's in marketing, and one of the case studies.
Guy, dude. I'm such a look bad.
I'm such
With
a
all this
nerd.
brilliance.
No.
Jesus,
But one of the case studies we had to do in college was study Louis C.K. as like one of the greatest marketing. And he was like, well, he owns his own website. He has his own email list. He goes through no other third-party services. If you want to watch the show Louis, you don't see on Amazon Prime. The only way you can rent Louis to watch the show is on louisck.com.
Well, because
this is-
he got
Everything he owns is completely proprietary.
This is my job and this is what I do, and I've never ever heard that about Louis. So that's
No, he's like
I'm gonna
a
check it
genius.
out.
He's like an
Yeah.
innovator in like email marketing.
But
Like,
it takes a lot of money to run the servers.
oh yeah, yeah,
My like guiding light is YMH Studios
yeah.
because I think that Tom has
That
like
makes
done
a lot
it
of
so
sense.
perfect.
With your logo and the YMH logo.
Well, her logo came from the blow up doll on YMH. When Christina wasn't there, they'd have a blow up doll.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we were like friends with all the memers of YMH, and we were at the first YMH live show, and that's why Val is on the live Kill Tony shows, is because we're like, oh, you can do whatever you fucking want on these. So that's where that sparked the idea, is the YMH live in Austin a couple years ago. And then we approached Tony and Red Band. We're like, dude, Val can like go out there topless and stuff. And that's how it started. Yeah.
And they're like,
It's a whole Skankfest show topless.
oh,
Yeah.
It's fucking
Completely
nuts.
topless.
that's crazy.
Yeah, usually I have to wear pasties at the shows. But yeah, Skankfest, I was full topless.
That was the first like
And that,
Biden stickers.
that was no.
No, like
No.
that's
No,
what that's what
I-
pasties are. They're the liberals trying to censor
Oh,
you
my
Good time. I get what you're saying now.
Yeah.
instead of the Trump freedom.
Oh yeah.
the
It's like,
freedom nipple.
it was so fun to
That's
go out there
just a
topless.
pasty that shows the nipple.
That would be the sticker.
Man,
Like a magnifying glass.
you're onto something. I like that. A magnifying glass.
Kylie Trupa, comedian in Austin, her merch is that it's stickers of nipples is her
Wow.
merch. And she'll do shows where she's have a bit, I guess. She was telling me about it. I've never seen it, but she would like fake flash the audience, and she had like a full bra on, but she'd have stickers of nipple.
That's
over
funny.
there.
It's so smart, but it's also
So you would
very
just see the-
scary because
Oh.
Instagram might not know that it's
Online,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's
What
no
do you
way.
do with that? That's the trouble.
It's like for a live show, it's like a fun like
Yeah.
gag. It's like a, like a prop.
It's one of the classic bits in comedy.
Yeah.
But they should sell nipple stickers like they sell googly eyes, and you can just put nipples in anything.
Googly eyes pasties. And
That's
they
great.
move
I
around
should
with
put them
it.
on my glasses.
You should. They're bigger than your glasses. They're really
Your
big.
nipples are bigger than his glasses.
Your nipples are bigger than my eye.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, they are. They definitely are.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, what's your favorite part of a man's body?
A man's body.
An Asian man's body.
On my body.
I don't know. I like that. A man's body.
Whatever she says, we'll start working that part out immediately.
Well, I was just gonna say that it's not like I'm not like into a ripped guy. I mean, if I see a guy,
You're into loser men.
Let me put this chair in the corner. I'll let you guys continue and watch.
take your pants off, but don't touch. You're not allowed to touch.
The rules are on the door.
Yeah, there is no rules.
Either.
Yeah. I don't know. I like if I have a guy who's super ripped, I might think like, wow, that guy's really good looking, but I'm not like, oh.
So you like the face?
No, you have to answer the question. Answer it.
Can I say that?
You can say whatever.
Can I say that a personality is the favorite part, or is that not? That sounds.
Personality. Two guys, the same personality.
Okay. I like
what,
this.
like a BMX kind of guy, like
Okay.
this guy, or like
Asian.
or like nerdy weirdo.
Or the cuck in the young cuck.
Or like a podcast producer.
But based solely on body parts.
Yeah.
I'm more interested in like what kind,
What
like
kind of dick do you like? That's what
like
exactly.
do you like Timothy Chalamet or do you like Jason Momoa?
Wow.
Oh, like who's your like celebrity you're allowed to fuck?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
Hans Kim.
Oh, yeah. Would you love that? What would you do right now? I'm just my whole past.
Hey Sarah, my girlfriend.
Sarah's your whole
giant joke to you. This could actually happen.
Actually, Sarah might be in my hall pass.
Who's Sarah?
Was that your girlfriend? Is that your
Oh
talking?
yeah, that's my fake name for my girl.
Okay.
That's
Sarah. I got a great picture of you and Sarah, by the way. I'll send it to you.
Thank you, man.
So my hall pass. Who is the hottest guy to me?
You're beautiful.
She's gonna name a woman.
Well,
She likes chicks.
I might say,
Yeah, guy and a girl.
God, I do this every time and then I'll see them and I'll be like, oh, I know who my fucking hall pass.
Oh shit.
Mr. Beast.
It's fucking Gavin. It's Gavin Rosdale, early Bush days. That is my
Fuck
hall.
is Gavin Rosdale?
The singer of Bush.
Can you pull up a photo on the screen?
Gavin Rosdale 90s.
Gavin Rosdale 90s.
Or Gavin Rosdale Prime.
Prime is membership.
Was he a Star Trek actor?
No, he's the singer. He's the singer of the band Bush.
Hell yeah.
And every time I see him, I
He
just
likes
melt.
Bush, okay?
British.
We get it.
I melt into.
Oh my God. 90s?
I mean, just type in Gavin Rosdale Prime.
Yeah.
Young.
Let's do big dick Gavin Rosdale.
Well, I don't know how big it is. Oh, another
you-
another one is Lenny Kravitz, also prime time.
Yeah, I get that.
Oh no, but you got
Whoa, dude! How's that reaction?
you got to see the video.
Oh.
You've already seen my reaction to this so many
like,
times.
like a Kurt Cobain type.
No, he doesn't look that hot right there. You got to see him
It's 'cause
on
there's another girl
stage.
with him.
You got to see him on stage with no. Here we go.
Jesus.
You like
The hair parted in the middle. Okay.
you like strung out.
Like, can you put your hair in the middle and actually hold this guitar real quick?
Hey, take your shirt off real quick.
Yeah, you heroin for a couple minutes.
No, I think a lot of it is his attitude while he's on stage too. That's really hot to me. But yeah, that would be my.
I'm kind of a bad boy in my stand-up act, actually. You should see me. I go on stage, I'm like, yeah, I'm just kind of like respectful towards women, but also kind of rough about it.
Who's your girl hall pass?
My girl hall pass. Personality wise, you know who I really, and she's from a show though, so it's her show and the personality. There's a show called Love on. It's that show.
Did you mean to say personality on the show?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What did I
her
say?
character. Her character.
Her
I just kept
character.
going with it.
I didn't know. No.
Sure, show.
Personality.
No,
Yeah.
what's her name on it? I think it's Mickey, and her personality.
Just give us a well-known reference, Val.
Yeah.
We're in a goddamn podcast.
No, take your time. Take your time.
Anderson.
Yeah, Pamela Anderson's pretty hot.
All right, I'll just talk for you.
We'll go for it.
Ask me questions, Hans.
Pamela Anderson.
Hell yeah.
I like her.
Really?
I'm really so much more about personality than looks.
I feel that.
Okay.
You like rock stars? Hello, love.
No, that's
It's a very specific genre of rock.
Billy
He's a
Idol.
British.
Yeah.
Like Ozzy Osbourne.
Like Elton
cool.
John.
Russell Brand. Whatever Russell Brand.
Yeah, Russell Brand.
That seems slimy to me.
That's
Not that he is, but I'm saying like back in the day
much.
when he was on drugs and stuff, like
Yeah.
that was
like
like
back when he was hot.
What, the English accent?
no, just that I know that he was on drugs and just fucking everybody. Like to me, that's a huge turn off.
I wonder if that's a turn on to some girl.
What about Kurt Cobain?
Yeah, it is.
I love Nirvana, but I've never looked at him as hot before.
He looks exactly like the Roth.
He literally.
All white guys look the same to you, dude.
It's ridiculous. This guy.
Put a guitar in front of a white guy against Kurt Cobain.
Good. Holy shit. These guys in their rice rockets just fucking.
I didn't say it. I don't say that word anymore.
Well, I do. It actually just got my vocabulary.
Kurt was much more just like shy and like introverted.
Emo.
Introverted, and Gavin Rosdale, like just him on stage, his
That's the
attitude
stage
is hot.
presence that you like.
But probably in real life, I'd be turned off by it. Be like, oh, you're just trying to fuck everybody, and that's, I don't know.
So the key is to pretend like you're not fucking anyone.
Stefani, and he cheated on her with the babysitter.
Oh,
That's fucking
So-
hot, dude.
that's kind of hot.
He's
How
a
hot
cool
was that
guy.
baby?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. It's pretty cool.
Just a dude.
That's
The
why
guy
he
being
came
dead.
out with so many angry songs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was worth it all. Worth the hits.
Well, a lot of that was from her bass player, right?
Oh yeah.
all the good No Doubt songs
Their
are from.
original relationship with the
Mm.
bass player.
Yeah.
Actually, she might be my hall pass. Maybe Gwen
Oh,
Stefani.
I would fuck the shit out of both of you.
Both of you is such a calculated thing to say.
I'll be there for that hall pass.
Yeah.
All right.
It's your hall pass.
Probably Natalie Portman.
A well-known person. You see how he did that?
I do. You know what's funny is I feel like I get asked these questions kind of often, like on my lives and stuff, and I'll have a list ready to go. And then when I get asked it, I don't
On
remember.
podcast, yeah.
I just go
in
blank.
the moment.
Mhm,
You're
I go
not
blank.
thinking about
Yeah.
the past.
Who's your hall pass?
It's like cliche, but like Emma Watson. I'm in love with her, dude. Yeah.
Oh, the environment.
Yeah, dude.
What a liberal answer.
Dude, I can't stop, dude. She's hot as hell.
Wait, are you a liberal?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
It's like I'm like moderate though. I'm very moderate.
They're
I
from
haven't-
Huntington Beach. That's
Yeah,
like
dude,
the
you're not
most
where I
Texas
live.
part
I
of
have to tell
California.
people I'm like reluctantly liberal. Like I'm liberal, but I hate liberals. Is like kind of where I sit.
Yeah, so you're a
politically.
liberal. You hate yourself. We get it.
Yeah.
He's like a Bill Clinton
No,
liberal.
It's like,
That's a little bit better. You get to blow job.
yeah.
K liberal?
I don't know how to describe it.
That's a fucking the JFK liberal.
I'm like a,
Acceptable.
His politics were from the 60s. He's like, yes, I mean, black people should go to movie theaters.
no. Yeah.
A Republican.
Just keep quiet in there.
Before the party switched in the 70s. I was getting annoyed when
The
people do that.
Democrat from the 20s.
Yeah, I'm a great 1920s Democrat. Yeah.
Wait, was he a Republican or?
Ask Hans.
He was a wig or something.
Even George Washington didn't believe in political parties. That didn't start until after him.
Oh, I didn't know that.
James Madison.
That's what 2
famously
degrees will
talked
get you.
Republicans only started with Lincoln. Lincoln was the first Republican.
Was he really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't
think-
until like
Freed the slaves?
yeah, famously.
Read the slaves.
Yeah, famously.
Emancipation Proclamation.
Yes. I heard that a lot in school. Like,
What year was that?
1863.
Damn it.
I don't. I
I
say
should
very.
you guess.
Should I?
Should have said something ridiculous.
17 something.
That's pretty good.
I was gonna go through the
That's
17.
close. It's 100 years.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
100 years off. Not bad. Not bad.
Well, isn't it scary how 100 years can just blend in my mind like that?
Yeah,
But
that's very common.
But our whole lives seem like so long and so important.
Yeah,
Hmm,
that's fair.
that's a good point. I do
But we're
feel like
here,
the most
we're-
important thing in history.
Yeah.
When was World War II?
Oh fuck.
Okay, this is a segment where we make Val look dumb. Go ahead, Val.
Let's-
Hey, ask him,
Can I get a drink for this?
Val. Ask Hans where the clitoris is.
It's up top.
It's actually in their butt, Hans.
That's the male clitoris.
Does the female have a? Does the female have an anal G spot, Val?
Thank you.
No,
What?
Does a female have an anal G spot?
it's all pain.
You're doing it wrong, Hans.
Thinks it's too big.
You're fucking dude.
I've seen people enough.
You're
Huh?
putting a G spot in a dude's and a girl's ass.
How does a girl come from anal?
Great question.
How do you guys come at all?
These are the good questions.
It's the clitoral stimulation and the
Penetration.
penetration.
Everyone's a little different.
Everyone's different, and I think most girls only come
Are you
from
like
the
50-50 or?
I think I'm 50-50.
Okay.
I think that's kind of rare, though. I think most girls are more just stimulate. I've gotten more like that my older age. Actually, I've changed
Wow.
how I come.
Oh, what a beautiful thing.
I
Yeah.
haven't.
I just need a warm hole. I'm good.
A little bit of rubbing, and that'll do.
This is like it takes girls so much longer to get warmed up and into it.
Tell us about that. That's such bullshit. It's annoying for
Is
guys.
it bullshit to you or does it feel natural?
No, it's not. It's 100% necessary.
Oh,
Bullshit.
yeah,
Necessary.
totally.
It's necessary because a guy will get a boner and instantly be just like, "Oh, okay, like suck my dick," and then now I'm ready to go.
It's not.
Yeah.
But for the girls,
Romantic.
like not even just romantic, like girls need more time to warm up and to get I think our brains are a lot more in it than guys. Guys are a lot more visual.
I feel like they're like have a low level of love and just like intimacy and connection.
Guys?
So no girls. So it's harder to like jump it up, but guys are like, fuck you, I'm gonna fucking destroy everything, and then they find something they want to fuck, and they're like, holy shit, I love this person.
I just found the flaw in what you're saying.
What,
Say it.
Okay,
Break it down.
hold on. Let me try to remember how
year
how
was
this
it?
goes.
Articulate
Two.
this.
Let me articulate. Girls have a hard time with the love part of it, but guys just want to destroy you.
Wow.
Okay. But
Yeah.
that's because girls need guys to be more intimate and loving, I think. But not only that, a girl can be super into a guy being rough and whatever, but a girl needs more mental stimulation than to just girls don't just get a fucking boner and they're ready to
It's not as physical.
girls need a mental boner before
Yeah,
they can
need like a sexy situation.
they can just be into it real quick and like let it be done with, but it's not as enjoyable like that.
Yeah, not even for the guy. I think it's good to slow it down a little and
The
Yeah.
girl really wants build up, I think.
I think
Build up
I
to
think
the.
it has really ruined people, and I think that it's
But it's taught us so much.
it has it has. I worry about you.
Yeah,
Like
no one should watch it and stop supporting.
yeah, hey, don't stop watching. Hey,
Yeah,
you go on OnlyFans. Don't stop OnlyFans.
Yeah.
No, but I think people should be mindful of it, and I think that that's a huge thing is that guys are taught that in porn that's what it is. It's based off the man's pleasure because
A guy's watching it.
it's men that that's their
Yeah,
target.
there's
audience.
no scene in porn where the guy comes and he has to vibrate the girl for 30 minutes.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's based off the men's pleasure, and that's how boys are learning. Teenage boys or whatever are learning how to be with a girl, and they're not learning. And girls are watching it.
Pussy, and they're like, all right,
Yeah, they're
let me get in there.
they slap it,
Should be forced to read one romance novel.
slap it, spit,
Spit up.
and they're like, "All right, we're ready." No,
It's
But-
right now.
but also girls are watching the same things, and they're being taught that that's how it works too, and they're not being taught that like that's not how you receive pleasure. It's not how we're supposed to receive pleasure, but it's just like it's all too
Too male.
instant gratification and male driven. And I think that men also, if they learned to slow down, they'd probably really enjoy it.
Yeah. I like
I want to get into tantric. I want to learn all that stuff. I think that
Indian sex.
maybe something
At
like
all.
that. It's like yoga. Yeah. That's hot. See?
I would try to fuck you.
yeah, to be surrounded by curry. Yeah. It's Tantric sounds good until you realize it's in the smelliest bedroom ever.
No.
Tantric sex sounds great until you realize it's with an Uber driver.
Oh yeah.
Edging is fun, where you fuck but you don't come.
Yeah.
For days and days and days.
Okay, that's too much.
We've done it for like 14 days before.
14, you think?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'd say 5 tops.
No. At least
He was
7.
counting.
At least 7.
Maybe.
Yeah.
That's wild.
It's a big buildup, and then you wake up and you wake up in the morning and you still want it from the night before.
Ah.
And you just
It's cool. Like when you've been like married for 10 years and
take your word
you
for
need
it.
to like figure stuff to spice shit up. You
Yeah.
do different things and
That sounds great.
You have sex, but you don't come.
right.
Mm-hmm.
and then you do that for 14 days.
Well, forever, however long you can. It's like it's a hard thing to do.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of self-control.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't have self-control anymore. They just want to come.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it also makes you really intimate. It makes you like kiss more throughout the
Right.
day and hold hands more throughout the
Connected
day.
because you want to fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. It's
You have that chemistry going
Right.
where it's like you're super into
Yeah, you don't just end it with a cum. You keep it going.
It's like when you're having sex and you feel that, but you keep it going
Yeah.
for days and days and days.
it's really cool.
It's fun. It's
Do you feel like when you're doing that? Do you feel like you get turned on quicker because of it?
No, you're like ready to go at all times.
Because you're like, yeah, you've been in the romantic mindset scenario like all day.
yeah, it's like the longest foreplay ever.
And
That's
like
good.
I'll be working or something. I'll just text her like fucked up shit, just to like
And it's
because I know she's like down and ready to go at any time.
Yeah.
But I'll like keep it going by just like sending her texts and stuff, and
Yeah.
it's fun.
It is fun. Everybody should try that.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
Yeah.
self-control.
Try it for like at least a whole day. Do a whole day.
Yeah,
Yeah, the night before.
you gotta fuck like a couple times during the day, but not come.
But just quickies.
Yeah.
Right.
Quickies throughout the day or
Right.
teasing or
Yeah.
grabbing or
It's
whatever.
like sleeping, intermittent sleeping.
Yeah, you do that too. You do that too during sleep. You wake up and he's just like spooning you, you know?
Yeah, spooning.
Well, that's how it starts.
Yeah.
That's like, no.
I'm like, damn, I'm missing being in a relationship. I'm missing sending someone like devious texts throughout the day, just like a horny text.
You can still do that to anyone.
No,
I know.
don't.
You know what's funny? I did that to someone recently, and they were not into it. I just was like, hey, what if we just did this? And they're like, what the fuck? And I was like, never mind. I was like,
Next on the list.
it's like, all right, blocked on Snapchat.
It was in a group text.
No, this is what happened. I would advise against it because I'm on this Facebook group just for like entertainment.
And it wasn't too crazy, but it was like,
Yeah, you will end up on there and girls are gnarly.
oh yeah, there's something.
There is horrible things that guys do that they tell about, which is really good.
Yeah, it really wasn't that bad.
No.
It was just like,
Girls will take things way out of proportion on there.
Yeah.
They'll be like, this guy, like touched my butt after the date, and he's a creep, and whatever. And then all
Oh,
these girls will be comment, and they'll put your picture and your
These girls that have never been on a date before will be commenting.
So that stuff turns into like way too much. You don't want to be on that.
That's something. The ex that stalked me, I learned that she was going on Are We Dating the Same Person in Chicago, like the Facebook page,
Yeah.
after we'd been broken up for months. And she would post, I'm still dating this guy. If anyone, and so I saw this other girl who I'm named R, I'll just call her R. And
Retarded.
R, yeah. But no,
Hard
so
R.
we were seeing
She's
her,
black.
and then one day she died. Hard R. And
Chicago, we get it.
South Side. She was from the South Side, and her neighborhood wasn't as good as mine. And one day she just went really cold on me, and I was like, what just happened? And then it wasn't until like I lived in Austin. I mean, I learned about this months ago. She was like, oh, I found out on that Facebook page because this girl posted, and I was like, oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
She was like, she hated the idea of like me moving on so much. And so she was like on these Facebook pages, like
She
trying
didn't
to
even
block
want
me.
you. She just didn't
Yeah.
want you to move on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She didn't want anyone else to have.
She fucked like all my friends. And then like, but like would not let me leave.
chick.
Yeah.
I hated it. It was bad
Hey,
for me.
You hate that girl.
Yeah.
Consider me a friend.
Here's the thing though. I heard that joke too many times. Yeah.
It's not funny anymore.
Yeah. No, it was
You gotta go
crazy.
to a sex
It was
club.
crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry that happened to you. Were you traumatized by it?
I'm a year and a half out of it, and I feel much better. Like my mental stability, like because I
Maybe
didn't
this will
realize, like, how
rekindle
crazy
it.
I was. Yeah, maybe.
You might listen to that. You might amp her up
No,
again.
she doesn't. I hope she's over it. I don't know. No, she's a boyfriend for
Right. The only way she would be over it if she had a new
Got
boyfriend.
under.
A new muse.
That's.
Yeah, someone else, and she's like actively probably cheating on.
Did you warn him?
You know what's funny,
bro?
You know what's funny is
Oh, I know this story.
Do you know this story? I don't
Yeah,
know.
you don't like this guy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't want to.
You don't like. He doesn't like this.
She sent me like a bunch
Jealous.
of like texts on like she sent me like journal entries on like on Valentine's Day of last year, on like on fucking Instagram, and I thought I had her. Oh, she had on like a fake Instagram. She sent me all through there,
God.
and she was like, "I just want to get back to you. I'm dating this guy for months," and I screenshotted all of it, and I literally was like, the only reason you're dating this guy is because you can push him over and you don't like respect him. You're not like actually attracted to him.
He has a chin
And she
beard.
was like, yeah. And then she was like, She's like, so what? And she's like, but you're the only exception. And I screenshotted all of it and I sent it to him. And his response was to like block me and to be like, he was like, fuck you, this is all fake. And I was like, all right, man. And they've been dating ever since. And I was just like,
When she fucking starts stalking you and being a psycho.
in the messages that I sent him, I sent to her, I was just like, she was like, oh, she's like, you're the only exception. And I was like, yeah. But when I was dating, then some other guy was the exception. It's like, you're just going to...
The grass is always greener.
Yeah, you're going to find another exception. That's like who you are as a person.
He needs to be homeless for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I feel like you'd find guys' houses to stay at.
Nice tits.
Did she ever babysit for Gwen Stefani?
Oh, shit.
I'll tell you what, she had a real man's ass. Oh, man.
Sorry, please.
No, but yeah.
Yeah, you gotta just be careful. That's like the thing about dating is you might run into a real psychopath, a girl or a guy. You don't know who you're meeting.
Oh, yeah. It's terrifying, yeah. No, but
You don't know if they're a guy or a girl
That's
either.
true. I never dealt with that.
You can tell.
No, you can't. You can't always
You gotta
tell.
stick a finger in their butt, see if they come.
Yeah. Well, you in general come from that.
I've never made a girl come from anal.
funny.
It only hurt. So give him tips on anal.
The way I describe it is like it's really tight in the beginning, but once you get in there, it's just like a
Starts
cavern.
beeping.
Yeah.
It's not a cavern though. It's a tube. It's like
I know,
your
but it's
intestine.
not as tight as a pussy.
You don't
Wait.
And
You're doing it wrong.
It's tight on the rim.
Right.
But once you get past the rim, it's just like
The pussy is the cavern.
it's like a fucking 8-lane highway in there.
Really?
Dude, we got
It depends on the size of your dick.
girls.
How much they're doing anal.
I've never heard of that. I always just thought an ass was like really tight.
No, it's different for the pussy.
Huh.
Ass wasn't meant for a penis. It's just meant
That's
to
true.
shove out shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it's like
party number one.
it's got a different elasticity
feel.
in there.
we go.
Yeah.
Are you sure that wasn't the pee hole?
Could
That's connected to the cavernous bladder.
you imagine your dick ends up in a bladder?
My God.
I don't know how that would happen. You just unlocked a new fear. Dude, I used to do some crazy.
We went to Folsom Street Fair for the first time right after Skankfest.
Folsom, what street is that?
That's in San Francisco.
Oh.
And they shut the whole thing down. I'd love to see Hans there. He'd just be so gross.
Oh, you would hate
the whole
it. You would
time.
hate
It
it.
would be so
Was it
good to get
real?
your reactions. Just gay stuff ad.
Maybe a little rice rocket just freaking out.
He's
Oh, no.
curious.
I'm just curious.
Yeah, you're a curious person. He would enjoy it, I think.
I think I'm good at setting boundaries.
keep
I'll be like, oh, this is interesting, but then I'll be like, I don't want to partake.
Yeah, you don't have to.
That's the thing.
We're sightseeing there. It's
Yeah.
just fun for us to see people fucking on the streets, people sitting in a kiddie pool full of piss. It's just the wildest shit you would never ever expect.
Not full of piss,
to
full
see.
of shit. Also.
There's no shit in there. Stop it. No, there wasn't.
I don't know if I'd enjoy that as much.
No, you watch it and you're like, whoa, like you can't.
Yeah.
People are actually doing that, but it's something to. It's an experience.
It's funny. Usually I'm the one that misses things.
It's something to
I got
experience.
another one.
You know?
I check it out once.
Yeah.
I was thinking about like the Juggalo, the Gathering.
Yeah, that's
ICP.
And my friends always talk about it's like, oh, people are they're throwing piss and shit. I go, I wouldn't want to be there for that. Like, 'cause I was like, would I want to be? Would I want to see that?
the juggler.
I didn't know that either.
Never heard anything like that.
I've heard of like, people are just like boofing drugs everywhere, and like people are, like,
No,
like
I've-
doing just like
Wait, can you
nasty pranks.
definition of boofing?
It's like your prison purse.
Oh,
Yeah, boofing is doing drugs up your ass.
okay. And people do alcohol up there too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Apparently there was like high school like
or at least
pep
that's what that may
rally.
not be real. Like,
Where-
I've heard boofing.
think
The
people would say.
principal was like, we had 3 guys die due to boofing. You guys gotta stop boofing.
Intercom in the morning.
Just
Flagpole
first
day.
period, you're having the most fun of your life. Just fucking being like, dude, they died from boofing? And that was not in the obituary. You're like, holy
The
shit.
young kid that passes and you didn't hear how he died. Like now, anyone I don't hear how they died, I'm going to think of
Kids are crazy. They don't know what a good amount of alcohol is.
No.
So I
No.
bet they were pouring the whole fucking bottle
Yeah.
up their butt.
They have no
Probably.
idea.
I would do like 3 shots.
You
I'd
did
be
it by
like,
shot?
okay, I'm gonna get fucked up.
Have you done it before or no?
No.
Oh, okay.
You're just oral shots.
I would like to do boofing just so I can show people how to do it responsibly.
How do you do it though? Do you do it like
You do it like you're a normal night out drinking. You don't take like a whole bottle.
Hans has an only.
Yeah.
This is like educational. He's like, here's my guide to booming.
Here's my G spot.
Dude, you could put that on YouTube if it's educational and you can actually do it.
Yeah.
But you used to say it's educational.
Yeah.
You can show ass.
Yes, you can. There's a guy
Girl?
putting on a condom.
Girls
He's actually Asian.
Okay, so I was thinking about changing up my pubic hairstyle recently.
What is it now?
It's a land.
Actually,
No,
tell him where to find that if they want to see what's going on.
car.com if you want to see that. But so I was thinking about changing it up because I'm like, it's kind of. I've had this one for a couple of years. Like I might want to change it up.
Yeah.
So I went on YouTube and I'm like, how do I shave it in a way that's like how I want it? I was thinking maybe I'll do like a little triangle or a heart or something.
Yeah.
What is
like-
it, Squid Games?
Tiger stripes.
Yeah, something cool. Maybe a lightning strip or something.
That's cool. That's really fucking
A
cool.
I might do that.
lightning bolt would be really sick,
Yeah.
actually. That would
Alright,
gotta be
let's do
dope.
it.
I'd come all over that thing.
Just inspired me. I'll do a lightning strip.
Okay. Don't fuck it up though. It'll look weird.
So that's why
That's getinthecar.com.
yeah, that's why I was on YouTube trying to Google or search how do you do this without fucking it up?
Right.
Different shapes. And there was videos of girls full on shaving in the shower, like opening
On
up
YouTube?
on YouTube, but you have to click that you're 18 or older, but it's educational.
So it's not not fully monetized then.
But they're like literally
Yeah.
like spreading their lips open like to shave
Like
get
this?
the insides. Yeah, like this.
That's wild.
They're doing the old spread
Okay.
and just like and you can tell they're being really sexual with it
They're
too.
moaning a little bit.
They're trying to turn people on and stuff. So it's not really
Okay, for a second I was gonna say like I don't hate that there's like because YouTube's such a massive search engine. I was like I don't mind that there's like explicit like sex like informative stuff on that because it needs to be somewhere that's like
Yeah.
accessible and like not like
Where-
on like a blatant porn site.
pubes in a lightning bolt.
Yeah, I think it needs to be on that platform. But then when you're like, I was like, never mind. That kind of sucks if it was just like blatantly sexualized then.
I don't know how they'd be making
Well,
money.
it's like the
That was
try-on.
the point.
They had
Yeah.
try-on hauls that were getting really popular, and these girls would do sheer try-on hauls.
Oh, yeah.
And that was like a couple months ago
Yes.
that really started popping because someone
Yeah.
figured out that they can wear see-through stuff on YouTube.
Really?
And it's just
All right.
a chick that has
We're back on.
OnlyFans.
No.
Yeah. Dump the bra. No, but it has to be educational. Han, say something educational.
Well, if you boof, try to try to space it out, do like a shot. But once you have a funnel in your asshole, you don't really want to do it over and over again.
If you do it with a funnel,
No, you do it with a beer bong.
You think you just spread over the butthole lips and just pour it in?
like
Oh, wait a minute.
Wait a minute. But Hans is like, I'm doing anal in her front.
What's that called? Voofing?
If you want to get your baby drunk,
It does work.
Because it is like a cell, like a membrane. Could you do coke from your
Yes,
pussy?
you can.
And you can OD very easily.
Yeah.
really.
It goes
In
straight.
your bloodstream.
Well, it's-
no,
wow.
that's horrible.
Yeah.
So nobody do that.
I mean,
Do it. No, don't
I
do
mean,
it. Don't
yeah.
do it.
have fun, but be safe, right, Hans?
Yeah.
Yes,
I mean,
do it in a rice rocket. The safest place to have sex is in
Please
the
don't.
car of an Asian.
Please show a Honda Civic every time he says that. Not Yao Ming on a fucking rocket to the moon or something.
Yeah. Please know we're talking about cars. Oh man.
yeah, I don't know about all the boofing. I wouldn't try it.
No,
Be too scared. I'm such a pussy when it comes to drugs.
really.
Nah, I'm not into it.
Yeah.
I'll eat some mushroom.
You seem like a
chocolates.
happy person as you are.
She's very
Thank you.
happy.
You
Yeah.
don't need to do more.
Yeah, I'm like, well, I
You're
get
not
weird.
like us.
Yeah.
I get weird. Even when I smoke weed, I get really weird. Like just paranoid.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, Matt doesn't do any weed either. That's
Never.
pretty feminine.
I've never smoked weed in my life.
Well,
Whoa.
But I do every other drug.
oh, that's sad.
I think it's so fun. I think it's a bit. It's a bit. It's thoroughly like
You should have seen him when on Halloween.
What
Yeah.
are you doing
You
home?
fucking passed out at a Wendy's.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, I did. That's great. Did I tell you about that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
You were
passed
at my
out.
house.
No, we saw it on TMZ.
I woke up at Wendy's.
We saw it
like,
on OnlyFans.
I called my.
Boofing. Wendy's
He
parking.
was booping a double bacon burger.
Yeah, and then I woke up at a Wendy's and blacked out again, and then I ended up I was on the sidewalk outside of a church, and then I got to my car and I drove home.
That's terrifying.
Oh,
What drug?
Success story.
Just alcohol.
Oh.
Damn, that's the worst. Being that drunk is the worst feeling ever.
Yeah. Yeah.
you're just
No,
big.
it's so bad.
I hate feeling like that. There's nothing worse than that.
Well, there's something worse.
Cheers.
The thing that's worse is killing someone while you're driving like that.
That's true.
Yeah.
the thing.
No, so I slept in the back of my car for an hour and then I drove home.
Yeah, that's not okay.
No, I don't think that's long enough, dude.
No, it's not.
No, the next day he slept the whole day outside of a Wendy's.
No, I didn't know. Not the.
No, he said he slept an hour and then drove home.
I it's like, so.
Oh, sorry.
No. So I was outside the Wendy's until I think 4 a.m. And then I wake up on the sidewalk at 6 a.m. At
So that's 3 hours.
Yeah, at 6 a.m. I wake up and then I go to my car, get in the back of my car until 7 a.m. Then I drive home. So at that point, I'd like to leave. I was like, oh, I'm good.
It's
But the
all
problem
relative.
is the decisions that you make when you're under the
Yeah.
influence
Are so
not
bad.
not well. It's
Or
not,
so bad.
you think it's a great idea, right? I can drive home right now, but
Yeah.
Realizing if you kill somebody, you're going to go to prison for
Oh yeah, no, a disaster.
murder.
Like terrible.
Manslaughter.
This happened 7 years ago.
I don't know if that's manslaughter.
Oh, really? Because you're
when
drunk.
you're drunk, yeah, when you're drunk, it's not. They
Might
try
be
and get
murder.
you with
Clarify.
Not in Texas.
no, not
Maybe in California.
Second
in
degree, right?
California. In Texas, they're just like, you're fine.
Yeah.
We drive drunk here.
In Texas, I mean, in California, if you kill a cop, that's manslaughter. But if you drive drunk, that's murder.
No,
Yeah.
killing. No.
I'm just kidding.
Oh,
I'm exaggerating.
yeah.
No.
But yeah, in Texas, it's like if you're a pedestrian, it's like, good luck.
Really?
Yeah, it's like, fuck you.
Yeah.
In Texas?
Yeah, it's all for cars here. There's no.
It's like
public
very
transit.
yeah. Texans like government wise, they love cars. It's like crazy.
They're gonna expand I-35. That goes right through downtown.
Yeah, it makes no sense. They're gonna add 5 lanes of traffic downtown, and it's just gonna make things worse. I don't know why. They're just doing California stuff in Texas right now, and it's so dumb. I hate it.
Well, that whole thing where was
Wait,
New
you
Orleans?
should love it. You should absolutely love all the California
I,
things.
I love public transit. I'm like a public transit nerd, dude. Chicago is like great public transit.
We've never been to Chicago.
Really?
Whoa, that's interesting.
We don't
When
get
you have
around
a
much.
bus every
do.
15 minutes, train every 10 minutes, just changes the way you live.
Now we do. And Kill Tony's like forced us.
Oh,
to do
really?
these- Yeah,
That's a recent thing.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Nice.
Absolutely. We just kind of stuck to doing our own thing.
In
And
the desert.
yeah.
We drove like 2 hours, 3 hours away from home and like just chill.
Yeah, or we're just staying in Huntington because there's so much traffic everywhere else that we just do all our shit. We go to the beach, we
Yeah.
do all that stuff in Huntington and don't go anywhere. But Kill
Yeah.
Tony's like forced us to, or allowed us
Yeah.
and given us the opportunity to go to New York
Yeah,
for the
to make
first
plans.
time.
Hey.
Yeah, dude.
So you just go to nature. You don't go to like city spots.
Not really.
That's the good thing about comedy is that there's like a port in every harbor or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
There's a harbor in every city. Because like if without comedy, I wouldn't want to go to cities as much. But yeah, like nature is better.
Yeah.
I think.
But I loved in California, we don't have stuff that's super old. So like the old churches in New York and all the old
So pretty.
buildings and all the stuff that I like see in the movies.
The
And then
subway that was built in the 20s that they haven't updated.
yeah,
Yeah.
I thought it was awesome.
Like it's all really cool.
Yeah, and it's all new.
But that's not even old compared to like Europe or Asia.
But I've never been to Europe.
Yeah,
I
we don't
wanna
have
go so bad.
passports.
Sure.
We have a big thing about the passports. Yeah, we
I
need to
get
get
that.
some.
What's the big thing about the
Just
passport?
I had lost my social security card, and I had to drive to.
Did you boof it?
Yeah, it might be in there still. I had to drive like 2 hours to go get it and wait all day at the whatever
Social Security.
county office, and then that was my first day working at Yard House, which fucking sucked. I worked at
Really?
Yard House,
It's a chain.
and then I left without quitting. I just like never came back, and they still had my card, and I never got it back.
No.
So I don't have a social security card, and I
They
have to
took your
go.
card?
No, I never went back to get it.
That's
'cause I-
illegal.
She was too scared to go back and get it.
Yeah,
Oh my god, Yard House. That's your signature.
I left them hanging. I left them hanging. And
They
so
don't care about you.
now I don't want to go back and do all that shit again. I don't want to go sit in San Bernardino County
Yeah. I
to
feel
get a
that.
social security card or a fucking yeah. That's what I need to get my passport.
Damn, you need your social security card for
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta have all kinds of papers.
Mhm.
Yeah. ID, birth certificate, social security. I just got
I
one.
lose all that stuff. And my mom's the same way as me too, so she loses it. My mom got me all of my vaccines twice when I was a kid because she lost my whole vaccine card and then got me like
That's very
50
funny.
all over again. Yeah.
That makes sense.
It does. That's why I that's why I have mild autism, I think.
that? When was World War II?
Oh, okay, let's get back. Let's get back to this. Okay, well,
What?
hey you guys, I'm really not that book smart, so
That's
bear
okay.
with me.
Name one plane from World War II.
One
Oh.
plane? That's a wild question.
Huh.
Nope. They didn't have Cessnas in World War II.
God
No.
damn it.
But that is an airplane. Very good, Val. That's my job. Very good, Val. That's an
That's
airplane.
I don't know airplane names. I should. My stepdad was a pilot, or he was a pilot.
What year was World War II?
Has there been 2 world wars?
Yes, that's the second
Okay.
one.
Okay. So that's
You're
7.
about to live through the third one, so you should.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
history.
There might be one coming, huh?
Yeah.
I think it was in like 1960,
Mm.
70.
Mm-mm.
1970. Damn, recent.
That's what you said.
Too recent.
Older.
Older. Oh.
Wait, hold on. What? Hold on.
Stop.
What? No.
34.
No, what
No.
year did they not build cars?
Did they not build cars?
What year did they not build
Did they
cars? Because
stop?
they needed all
Stopped.
the metal for the war effort.
That's not helping me.
What
Okay,
year?
37,
No.
No.
34.
What year?
Ah.
Yeah.
Closer.
Yeah.
Getting closer.
Yeah. You're
40.
one off.
42.
Yeah. Close enough.
All right.
that's it.
I think it's around there.
Yeah. 42.
That's the Hitler days,
Yeah,
right?
that-
Yeah, that's the Hitler war.
Yeah.
The
Archduke
Hitler War.
Ferdinand.
Good job, Val.
Started all off.
You got 20,
That's
20
good.
guesses.
That's good. Not bad. You got it eventually.
I would not have guessed it.
Yes, you would have.
No.
Really?
No, I don't know dates like that. I know like stuff that happened with cars, so I can relate it to that. Like what year was there not
Well,
very
what
many
year-
cars?
What year was that?
1943.
1937, there was not very many cars produced. 1943, there.
I don't know
Yeah.
why I was thinking the Hitler stuff was in the
43
20s.
is when they were in the heat of the war. 42, I think, is when it technically started.
38, 39.
What are you guys gonna do?
Oh, well, in America, 42.
Oh,
Do you guys
41.
think a
42.
gnarly war could break out here in America?
No.
Like on American soil.
Yeah.
I think our military is so much stronger than we think it is.
They couldn't even cross the English Channel.
Yeah, I don't think, yeah.
They can't cross an
Well, they
ocean.
are letting, I mean, I know they know what it is and they could just shoot them down if it was really bad, but they're letting drones just. When's the last time there was
No,
a
but,
drone
but the
sighting?
government is doing it, though.
Yes,
Like, the government is
definitely,
doing that.
definitely.
Like, because if it was anyone else, they would all be gone.
Yeah.
They would-
They're fucking us over by doing that. They're doing
yeah,
something.
they're doing something.
Something
yeah.
shady.
Or they're trying something, yeah.
Are you guys mad that we only had Democrats to vote for?
In this election?
Yeah,
I don't
Trump
think-
is a
I
Democrat?
don't think people
he
realize.
always has been.
He used to be.
What do you mean he used to be?
He hates immigrants now.
No, but they've already backpedaled on that. Have you been checking?
No, you try to blame the fucking New Orleans car ramming on.
But that's because they had an ISIS
Well,
flag,
there's a
though.
good.
There wasn't a flag, was it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
there was.
he was American.
Sense.
He was a
Yeah.
veteran. What do you have against veterans?
Yeah, he was born and raised. We'll see. I wonder what.
Do you support the troops or not?
Well, I wonder what's going on there. I wonder what they find out. I wonder if it's actually someone from ISIS or if it's someone trying to pit it on ISIS.
I think that I knew like the inauguration's coming up and something was going to happen where shit starts to get crazy right before that. Like something.
Oh, really?
Because I feel like every time there's an election year coming up, concerts start getting shot up, gay clubs, like all this stuff. It's
It's like the peak of political unrest.
big, horrible things start happening and shaking everybody up.
Yeah.
And it sways
Those
everybody.
are called false flags, Val.
false flags, I guess.
yeah.
Put me on that. That was a joke.
I don't know, but yeah, I had a feeling that shit was going to start going down at some point. We were in San Francisco the day that he got elected the first time.
Yeah.
And it was kind of scary arriving in that day. There was riots everywhere.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, those are called protests.
Not riots, yeah,
Not if there are
protests.
black people there.
I guess they were protests. But it was scary. They were scary. We're like driving
They were
through it.
angry.
You don't know if somebody's gonna like.
Yeah,
start
they're. I
jumping
mean,
on-
Were they
People were
glaring at you?
the angriest of the angries.
Mhm.
in San
San Francisco, yeah.
Yeah. It's always in major cities.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fair.
Mhm.
Are you guys excited about going to Nashville?
Are you doing Nashville?
Yeah, there's a Kill Tony
Oh,
there.
fuck me, dude. I'm so
I've never
far
been
behind.
there before.
It's good. I was just there.
You never been to Nashville?
Mm-mm.
No.
You're gonna love it. It's a great city.
That's where Elvis's house is, right?
Yeah,
We
yeah.
have to go.
We got to go to
Great
Whistling
plan.
Diesels too.
Oh yeah.
It's like whiskey.
Bring you, Hans.
Whiskey.
The
Yeah.
YouTube guy?
Yeah.
Whiskey.
he
Oh, he lives there?
Yeah.
Nice.
Who? Oh,
Whistling Diesel?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah.
I love his videos.
He just sent Val an alcohol. What is it? Alcola?
Oh, it arrived while I was.
It's in a metal box, and she's gonna try and get into it.
Yeah.
What is Alcola?
It's like his new drink.
Alcohol brand.
Yeah.
It's like it's a box that you can't open. You
Yeah.
have
It's just like welded shut.
That's gonna be fun to try to get. My first move is probably gonna be getting like a drill and trying to drill into it.
Classic.
That'll work.
Just make a lot of tiny holes.
No, I think I'm going for one
you can't-
big gaping hole.
You're gonna make it ice fishing. hole?
One big asshole.
Yeah. Use an auger.
Loose and cavernous.
Yeah. And then beyond that, maybe
don't wanna
a firework.
You don't want to poke the drink.
Can we put a
I
firework
say we start with fireworks and then throw it out the window of a car.
So he sends it to you.
over?
Yeah, we'll run it over at the pre-runner.
Is that the
Pre-runner.
the pre-runner? Yeah, I'm trying to think. Like, is that the biggest we have?
Yeah.
Is huh? Okay.
That'll be fun. No, you guys will love Nashville.
He sends you a welded box.
It's
He
like
wants people to make
hilarious.
videos of them opening.
yeah.
That's a good thing. to
Smart.
do.
He's
That's
really good at
Taylor's
marketing.
spirit animal is Whistling Diesel.
Oh,
is it? That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love him.
Like a handsome guy that does machinery.
Mhm. He
Why
does
not?
the craziest things.
That built a killdozer.
Oh, dude, I love the Killdozer guy.
Built a killdozer.
The Killdozer guy. That was the original Luigi Mangione.
I love Killdozer. Dude's my favorite.
He's
Man.
building the killdozer up until the election, and then he goes, "I guess I can stop."
No,
Is it Trump
Yeah, dude.
supporter?
Yeah.
Damn.
so sick.
What you guys are talking
But even about the original Killdozer guy, right?
Killdozer
Like
is
the
this
Dakota.
guy that got mad at a bank
No,
Colorado.
yeah, it was Colorado, but
and
it
he
was like,
built like a giant
He was-
tank.
The city. He was mad at the city and the bank.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
and they essentially like the city and the bank just kept screwing him over. They kept like passing laws to like screw over like just him, and it was like there was nothing. You can go to the police, you can go to the city, try and contact like all the government. They were like, the people in his town just really didn't like him, and he was like this like long time respected business owner. Like I think he ran like a machine shop and like
They're like
a really
building around
cold,
him.
mountainous. Yeah, and they're just like screwing him over. They're trying to like slowly take his in and force him out. And so eventually he locks himself in a building, turns like an old like truck or like
No, it's a
tractor.
big ass. It's a big ass tractor. A D something. I forgot the
Yeah.
exact terms, but
just levels of metal plates on it. Like it just like it's
makes it bulletproof and like metal that thick on it.
Does it have the army? What's it called? Like the
Treads.
treads?
Yeah, track. Yeah.
yeah, treads, and it's like this killing machine. And he just
He welded himself in there.
yeah,
So he knew he was on a suicide mission, and then
They get to him.
he drove out of his shop and just starts leveling the town.
Wait, when was this?
80s?
I don't know.
It was right when Hitler was around.
I don't know. He
The 20s.
Yes.
95?
3.
Yeah, I think it was like early 2000s or like 90.
2004.
2004. Yeah,
Oh, was it? Wow.
yeah, and he just like he levels the bank and like tries to just like he's just like the only thing he can.
He goes on a killdozing spree.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
And so
Damn.
Whistling Diesel bought that same exact tractor,
No,
and he goes
Oh,
to
okay.
Colorado and drove it through the main street of that town, and then took it home to Nashville and built a replica of it, basically.
And he has the last piece of it too.
To be
Oh yeah, that's right.
Actual piece.
Yeah.
I strive to be a person that just doesn't give a fuck like that. I wish I had that so
Yeah,
bad. I would
that's
be
so crazy.
I would be much more successful
No
if I
more riots in Huntington Beach.
Oh no, I have pictures of the
Oh,
whole
there
town
was.
blocking the protests from coming down Main Street.
Yeah, they tried to do riots in Huntington.
Yeah, our car club boarded up all the buildings and stuff like that.
Like all that stuff that they were putting on the news in about Huntington, like making everybody look racist and whatever. It wasn't that at all. It was everybody, all the locals were just trying to protect the businesses. So like his car club, a bunch of people came out, boarded up all the businesses because there was riots all over the
In LA.
country.
Well,
crazy.
I was in Chicago.
They had the Santa Monica thing that happened, and then it like went up into LA. But then like the next weekend, they had a permit to do a protest in Huntington, and Huntington's pretty famous for giving out permits for protests because the pier and the PCH and all the traffic. But so we all knew about it, and we like spread the word, and there was probably 800 locals like just standing in the middle of Main Street, not letting them march down.
Yeah.
And there's every cop from like every surrounding city, like on the buildings with sniper rifles
Yeah,
and
but
shit. It was
then
crazy.
he's tried to make it look like everyone's racist and whatever, but it's really just people, locals who are trying to protect their city. Yeah,
I saw some fights. I
remember.
Our neighbor got pepper sprayed.
Our neighbor I was watching it live.
Protester.
He was down there, and I'm like, fuck. I hope he's okay down there.
He's in good content. You still hate the protest.
No, this is before.
Yeah.
This was. I wasn't even getting content really back then. That was before we started really doing OnlyFans. We were just like really worried about our city and our friends that had businesses because
we have friends that have.
Yeah, our club and like the car culture on Main Street, cruising up and down Main Street's been there for forever. So we're really just worried about that.
Just like innocent bystanders who are like don't want their businesses ruined.
Chuck Liddell was there. Tito Ortiz was there.
Damn.
Yeah, it was sick.
Damn.
Is that the guy with the big head?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Liddell.
He has a gym there, right?
Tito, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's from Huntington, the Huntington Beach bad boy.
What's his gym? Is that the?
He moved to Florida.
I know, but does he still have a gym there?
I think so, but I don't remember the name of it. But
yeah, he was what was he? For?
Yeah, he was on city council until they ousted him. Our city council ousted him.
Yeah.
He was the mayor pro tem, meaning if the mayor was not there, then he would be the mayor.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And that's kind of by default whoever gets the most votes on city council gets that position.
But it was during COVID time, so he did something like where he did a fundraiser or whatever, and he had food for people outside.
Oh, okay.
And they didn't have masks on. So then they put that all over the news, like he's a horrible person.
Yeah.
He's not making people wear masks outside, and it was
Horseshit.
they were against him.
Yeah,
Big time.
He's a good dude.
I get that. Let's see these off again. Oh well.
How long are we going right now?
Yeah, I'm gonna say
We'll go forever.
I have to get going as well.
We're at 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Well, that's
You know.
crazy.
Let's do another hour.
Yeah.
I'm good. I can wrap it up.
Do a 4-parter.
I'm fine. I'm like
Let's do one without Matt.
Fucking A. I'll leave.
With that Val shirt on.
All right. Tour tickets at
take
Matt
your
Banwart.
your shirt off. Like,
All right,
I'll take your shirt off. The boys take their shirts off. How about
ready?
that?
All right, ready? It's a topless episode.
I'll take it our shirts though.
Post a video, and it's the topless podcast with Val.
Just have it be my
But
picture.
we're all
That's not a bad idea.
topless.
That's not a bad idea at all.
I'll take a cover photo, a thumbnail like this.
That would be such a good podcast where it's just like it's like topless with so and so, but it's the guys are always topless.
Yeah.
The girls are. That's so funny.
We do a cover picture with all the guys with their shirt off.
No, you trick them.
Oh, okay.
That's how you reel them in.
Oh, just do a cover photo and blur Val's top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got to do.
You guys all have your shirts on for that.
For the
cover.
thumbnail?
Yeah, for the
All right.
thumbnail.
Sounds like a plan. You should upload this one independent.
But that means we have
Like an
to start
outfit,
over and I'll take our shirts off.
There we go.
Redo.
Can we get AI? Can we get AI to do that?
That's so nuts. We've done that. We've done like where I'll put my voice and I'll read a little prompt, and AI can now make me speak different languages. Like it can do everything, and it sounds
crazy.
just like me.
That's crazy.
Carfax with Valerie Vaughn.
Yeah, we do that. We have videos. They're called Carfax, and
World War II facts.
those are not me.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna start doing that. I'll look so smart. I'll be
And World War II.
I'll
They
be
killed a lot of Jews.
in German.
Scary.
Do a Hitler speech in German.
Oh fuck.
But anyway, I
Read Mein Kampf. She's the fucking voiceover person.
We're bringing sexy back to the Third Reich.
Sexy.
You do not have to be smart anymore.
Yeah.
You can know
You
anything.
just gotta have nice tits.
You just have to have AI.
yeah,
Ah,
that's
all you
true.
need.
Same thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, thank you guys for doing it.
of course, that was fun. Thank you, Lon.
Anytime. Next time you're in town.